All right, we are back with our 7 p.m. last chance at making day 2 in our $250,000 free roll right here at Poker House Dallas. We've got about a minute and a half left. You see it ticking down here. Let's get some viewers on. Let's get the excitement going. Unfortunately, Smokey's stuck in the closet by himself back here. Hopefully, you'll be accompanied soon. Let's run you through a commercial, show you what Poker House Dallas looks like, show you the amenities, and we'll be right back with you ready to take day 1, I don't know, double Z, day 1 something. We'll get it wrapped up in the books and ready for day 2.
First thing you notice is the atmosphere, the quality of the tables and the chairs. As I came through, they said, "Oh, we got to give you a tour of the place." You know, they showed me around. Whenever you have several details like that, it starts to add up and just creates a better experience.
This place is absolutely gorgeous. I think they did wonderful with the design and everything. It's just very comfortable.
As a server, I am going to handle all of your needs: food, snacks, coffee. If you bring your own alcohol, we will be here to serve you guys.
It's brand new, as you can see, and I like chargers on the table. That's new for me. Come play. It's going to be a great time.
The building is absolutely gorgeous. It just has a great open area, for people to just hang out, have a good time. The management is focused on just creating a positive experience for everyone.
We're going to have an armed guard at the front, making sure no one brings any weapons in, make it safe for everybody inside.
Their promotions are really starting to bring people in, and as it
All right. That's about enough of that commercial. We already have players playing here. I'm about a hand or two late. We have a great table here. Super excited. Let's jump in and see if we can catch up on what's going on here. 4 players to a flop. And we're wasting no time. Carl's going to get it all in very short. 3,800. The blind's only 3, 6, and 6. Overpair to the board. Ace 3 got a backdoor spade draw, gutter ball, 1 over. The amount is so small, he's going to take a risk, take a chance, see if he can eliminate a player here. All right, looking for an ace or a 5 at this point. 9, no good. Ace or a 5 on the river. Four's not going to do it. 7's for the complete double up. Carl Boddicker was very short in the 1 seat there, so he's going to double up. He's up to 27 big blinds. Looks like Luis Sanchez here is going to be our chip leader with 90 big blinds. That was quick. All right, and they did come back here for a new set of cards. They ripped another card here. Not sure if they are chewing on them or what's going on here. It's going to take just a second as Benny comes back here and grabs us a card. Don't have Ashley with me. I apologize. I know you guys loved listening to her. She did a great job on her stream earlier. She had to get some rest. She did bag over 100K, so she will be back to play at noon tomorrow. I'll be back at noon tomorrow. Will not be playing, but I will be sitting in this live stream commentating, hoping to bring you a ton of action, ton of great play, great players, and some suspense. Got a lot of money, over $250,000 on the line tomorrow, so be sure to tune in. We get started at noon tomorrow. We will try to live stream the entire thing, so look for the live stream to start at noon tomorrow. And we're right back to the action here. Miss Trina going to be under the gun. Oh, picks up 2 kings here. Our blinds are 3, 6, and 6. She makes it 2,000, so a little over 3x. Okay, we're going to go 2 ways. Jack would be devastating. If it's a jack high flop, watch for Jose to get in trouble here. Oh, my. I didn't mean to put that bad juju on you, Jose, but the flop has come jack high. He's going to be losing chips here. Trina's going to lead out for 4K. And we know Jose's not going anywhere. 5 on the turn changes nothing. Trina's going to bet 10,000 now. Only 16.9 behind him, so if he might just get it in here. She's bet 10,000, so really just putting him to a test, putting him to a decision. He's not just going to call here. He's either going to get the rest of it in or fold. The way the hand's played out, I see him going broke in this hand. Wow. Okay. Good fold, Jose. Was not expecting that, but as you can tell, well, I tried to get y'all a cool graphic on, and I guess I messed it up. But what a fold by Jose there. Was not expecting that. Flop top pair, king kicker. Miss Trina showing strength. He picked up a good read and folded his hand. Good fold, sir. All right, let's see if we can mute our microphone that's overhead so you guys are picking up our floor guy calling cash games down. Let me see if I can fix that for you. All right, we should get rid of that now. There it is. We are at level 7. Well, that looks kind of small. All right, we'll see. We'll see if I fix the graphics here. Maybe Eric will chime in. Anybody on the live stream, on the chats? Not seeing much going on here, guys. Peter Garcia, VIP, Oscar Perez, my cousin on the stream. Jose, seat 8. Bob saying he can't wait for tomorrow, I'm assuming. King Jack here, under the gun +1. Harris Gold's just going to limp in. Right behind him now, Jose and King Queen of Hearts also deciding to limp in. All right, here's Scoopy. Looks like he's going to put a raise in. Raise it up to 4,000. Ace 9 on the button. Actually has the best hand, has the position. It's going to put pressure on these guys. 1 down, 1 to go. Jose not having it, though. So King Queen versus Ace 9. Going to a flop here. 4, 6, 7. Jose's out of position. He has to check the king high over to Luis, and Luis applying max pressure, going all in. Jose can't call. He's got king, queen of hearts here. He's got king high. No heart draw. He gets out of the way. Luis did promise he was going to make the live stream fun. He said that he would be going all in without looking at his cards. He would make it fun. So his table got randomly selected. Got some characters on here. Daphne Turner, 47 big blinds. Believe she's in seat 4. Seat 5. Rocking the hideaway gear. Scoopy is wearing the lucky poker house gear. Everybody on the stream that's been rocking the swag has gotten not super lucky. They've just been, I'll say they've been running pure. How about that? Okay. Mr. Mike looks down at 2 9s here. It's 600 for him to come in. That's not enough. Let's make it 1,500. Mike's a good guy. He plays here at Poker House. Plays our big cash games. All right, Jose's going to ship it here. Ace Jack. He's about 13,000 in chips. Should fold back around to the 2 9s. Don't see Mike folding. Yeah, Mike puts in the call. We're going to flip it out here. This is what you see over and over in tournament play here. Going to a flop, pocket 9s versus Ace Jack. 7 7 6. 9s out in front. Got to fade an ace or a jack here. Six on the turn. Now needs an ace, a jack. King is not going to do it. And unfortunately, we are down one player. 69 remaining of 127. I can do the quick math on that with a calculator here, of course. 127 times 0.15. We're going to play this down to 20 players, I believe. It's 19 and some change, so we should round it up. Should be 20 players. Mark Anthony, when does the cash live stream start? Mark, great question. As soon as we wrap this tournament up, we're hoping next week. We've got some really interesting cash games that have been running here at night. Big 5-10 PLO game, or I'm sorry, big 5-10 Hold'em games with 2 hands of PLO per orbit, things like that. We're super excited to get some of these games on the stream. You guys are going to enjoy it. There's a ton of action. There's some great characters. We're going to try to get the table mic'd up a little bit more in some of the cash games. And I've got to get back to the action here because Trina in the cutoff has 2 kings, and our button's sitting there looking at Big Slick. We're going to see some chips go in the middle here for sure. Okay, so Trina putting in a raise here. And now getting 3-bet by Ace King. Wow, so we're playing quick here. Just 3-bet all in and a snap call. Ace King versus King. Trina needs to fade here. She was our bubble yesterday, I believe. So hoping for some run good for you, Trina. Going to a flop. Ace 4-6. Gonna need a king here. You got 1 out, Trina. Going to the river card. Oh my goodness, there is the king of diamonds. That was the only card left in the entire deck. You're welcome, Trina. I gave you that run good juju. All right, so wow. Don't know what I just watched there, but Trina forgot the golden rule. She forgot there's an ace on every flop if you have pocket kings. Fortunately for her, she did find the last king in the deck. And as our 4-seat exits the building, I feel sorry for his dog at the house. But thank you for playing, sir. And Trina is stacking chips, guys. Watch out for her. She's going to be dangerous if she gets some chips. So on to the next hand here. Wow. Okay, back to the next hand here. I was literally speechless. Luis going to try to limp in with a 5-8 of diamonds. We know that's not going to happen. We can see the cards. Daphne on the button here with an ace. All right, I like it. Everybody's been applying pressure from the button with an ace. Daphne's no different, but she runs into 2 queens out of the small blind. He 3-bets her to 6K here. So it's going to fold back over to Daphne. She's got ace 6 of clubs, looking at a 3-bet. She raised it to 2,000. And Harris makes it 6. And Daphne gets out of the way. Mark Anthony commentating from the house. He said, bink. That definitely was a bink. 1 king left in the deck. I thought we were going to be seeing Mrs. Trina exit. She is living right. She bubbled the other day, though, so she deserves a little run good. Let's go. All right, here's Luis. Early position's going to have a small pair. How's he going to play it? All right, I'm a 5X. All right, definitely ace 10 in the cutoff. Not buying what Luis is selling here. Oh, wow. King 8, 5, 2 diamonds. Luis flops bottom set. $8,500 in the pot. He's only betting 2,000. Unfortunately, Miss Daphne doesn't have much. I don't think Luis is going to get any more chips from her. Okay, gonna look him up with ace high here. He needs her to hit an ace or a 10 here to continue. All right, there's a queen of diamonds. That does give her a backdoor diamond draw and a straight draw. So you can tell here, because she's got 8 outs now, so the board's getting a little scary for Scoopy. He's going to put 12. He's going to go ahead and apply pressure here. She folded quickly. Hey, Mark, any 1-2 live streams? Yeah, man, we're going to try to live stream for everybody. 1-2, 2-5, 5-10, 5-10, 25. Whatever it is, we want to put everybody on the stream. We think it's a cool tool. We want to get you guys on there. I don't know when the 1-2s will be streaming, but our 1-2 is really exciting here. We allow the $5 button straddle. 1 to 500 is the buy-in, so our 1-2 plays like most people's 2-5 anyway. So, yeah, want to get the 1-2 in here just like everybody else. And Sammy's asking, what blinds are we starting at tomorrow? Sammy, we do not know yet, sir. We've got to let all of these play out, and then we will take the earliest blind from all the day ones, and that's what we'll start at. I believe that's 15, 3, and 3. I could be mistaken. We'll find that out here shortly. Queen 8-4. Luis here flopping middle pair. Got four-handed though. Looked like we had a bunch of limpers into this pot. Luis is going to go ahead and take a stab at it. He does have a backdoor heart draw and middle pair. It's checked over to him. See where he stands. All right. More chips for Scoopy. I don't know if that's a self-proclaimed nickname, but that is Mr. Scoopy. He even has the license plate to prove it, and he's scooping chips to prove it. So we're down to 65 out of 127 players in our 7 p.m. So thank everybody for showing up, showing out. We're glad to have everybody in the building. Glad to have this table live streaming here. We're at 35 in Regal Row. If you haven't been to Poker House Dallas, come check us out. We are a brand new poker room, but don't let that fool you. We are the premier poker room here in Dallas, Texas, guys. We have every amenity that a player could want. We have hot food. We have armed security. We wand you down at the front door. There are no weapons allowed inside. We pick you up in golf carts, shuttle you to and from your vehicle. We have professional dealer, quality staff. We have wireless chargers in our tables. Wireless chargers. Patent pending. You're not going to find that anywhere else, guys. We are trying to do everything we can to provide everything a poker player could want or need in a poker room. Come see us. You will not regret it. We would appreciate the opportunity to earn your business. All right, Luis going to scoop more chips here after he gets everybody to fold. He's going to, when he raises with 2 6s there. right. Got a few limpers under the gun. Daphne's going to limp with the queen 9. It's going to fold around to the button. Who's going to look down? Mr. Carl. 2 queens. Raise it up. Wasn't a big raise. Luis is going to mix it up. He said he was going to. He's holding true to it. 7-8 of diamonds, my favorite hand, 7-8. Going 3 ways to a flop. Queen's way out in front. Jack 9-4. Gutter ball for Scoopy. Oh, Daphne's going to rip it here with middle pair. Carl comes over the top, and Scoopy's going to have to get out of the way. So Daphne is in trouble here. She's going to need a 9, a queen. I'm sorry, 2 9s, actually. I forgot he has the queen. So 2 9s. Can we strike magic one more time for Miss Daphne? 5 of clubs, no good. Last card, 2 red 9s remaining in the deck. All right, and Miss Daphne is eliminated. I think she's going to maybe have some chips left here, actually. I may have misspoke. All right, Daphne had more chips. So she has 7 big blinds. So she has a chip and a chair and a prayer. Let's see. Run it up, Miss Daphne. All right, we're losing some viewers here. I don't know if it's past everybody's bedtime or if they just are tired of listening to me here. All right, under the gun, Queen Jack. It's a hand that can get you in trouble. It looks pretty cool, but you got Queen High. You got a ton of players behind you. What are you going to do? All right, we're going to limp in, but Mike's going to make you pay now. Ace King for Mike. Trina here with an interesting hand. 10 Jack. We're at a point in the tournament, guys, players are still pretty deep, so you can afford to be splashy at this point. Trina gets in there. Ace King, Queen Jack, and 10 Jack all going to a flop here. Everybody whiffs. Ace King still out in the lead. 4, 6, 7. Mike was the aggressor pre-flop. Decides not to bet the flop. And has just given this pot to Harris. All right. Would have liked to seen a C-bet from Mike there. C-bet picks it up for you, Mike. Unfortunately, the queen pills. We lose the hand. Off to the next. All right, this ought to be interesting here. Premium for Luis in the cutoff. Mike, under the gun, mixes it up here with a 7-6 of hearts. Not a great time, Mike. Scoopy's looking down at 2 kings here. It's 1,200 to him, which is a min click. All right, what's the 3-bet going to be? 4,000. Love the sizing. All right, Mike being spicy here again. A lot of chips. Everybody's super deep. 3, 4, 8, 1 heart. Mike still has some outs here. Running hearts or 5. Don't think he can call 16,000. It's a big bet. He's only got about 26,000. Yeah, he can't call here. Lets it go. All right, Scoopy up to 120 big blinds. I mentioned players are a little looser at this point in the tournament. He has 120 big blinds. So he can afford to see some flops with 6-7 of diamonds, 7-8 of hearts, things like that, 10 jack of clubs. He's got a big stack. He's looking to bust somebody. All right, Carl going to come in for a raise here with just a queen 8 of spades. Trina comes along with the king jack, and now Daphne ace king. Unfortunately for her, she's only got 3,100. She's going to get a few callers and have to fade some cards here, but good spot for her to try to triple up. All right, let's see if she can beat the king jack of clubs and the queen 8 of spades. Ace king for Miss Daphne. 7-3-2. So far, so good. King, perfect card here for Miss Daphne. Jack is the only thing that can beat her here on the river. And Trina's going to protect her from nothing, really. Carl can't win the hand. Okay. Jack's the only thing that's going to save Trina. If not, Daphne's going to get a triple up here. 3 jacks remaining. And that's not one of them. Ace king. Daphne, good for a triple up. She's at almost 11K. There we go. I was looking for the applause. Yeah, okay. Triple up gets the applause. Took me a minute there. Better late than never. My apologies. I got it ready now, though. It's ready. All right. It's late, and I'm bored back here. I'm stuck in this closet. All right, this is going to fold around to the blinds. I'll take that back. Daphne, let's ship it in here. King 9 of spades. Let's put max pressure on these blinds. Try to pick up the blinds in the ante. 1,500 every time you can do that. She only has 11,000, so. All right, Mike going to call here. King Jack. He has the better hand. He has Daphne in a heap of trouble here. Daphne going to need a 9, maybe some spades. Four, 6, 7. Mike out ahead here. 3 9s. All Daphne's drawn to. Or some spades. There's one of them. Okay, nothing's ever easy. 9 outs now. Oh, 3 ball on the river. All right, Miss Daphne, thank you for playing. Have a great evening, and come back and see us at Poker House Dallas. 35 in Regal Row. She knows where we're at. Those of you at the house that don't know, we are at 35 in Regal Row. That's close to the medical district, close to downtown Dallas. We have live legal poker in Dallas, Texas. Come see us. Armed security, shuttle you, hot food, and Mr. Caesar, who's our new player here, looks like in the 4 seat. Caesar was laughing, cutting up with me out there earlier, having a great time. Look for him to get in here and get splashy. He can get sticky at times. We love us some Caesar here at Poker House. Easy money, he said. All right, we'll see. All right, Luis going to try to limp in here with an ace-9. I'd like to see a raise. I don't know, limping with ace-9, what you're planning on doing, Luis, but I'd just put some pressure on and pick the blinds up if it's me, but it's not, so let's see how this works out for you. Mike's definitely going to look you up here from the button. He's got a king, jack of spades. He limps in, and now the blinds are in for the cheap. We're going 4 ways to a flop. King, 6, 2, 2 spades. What a flop for Mike. He's flopped the world here. I don't know how he's going to bet this. And you got everything here, Mike. I like to check. Let somebody catch up, but all right. Mike picks up the blinds, the antes, all the dead money from the limpers, including himself. And we're putting a few new players in the box or in the table here. All right, we're off to another hand. All right, Benny trying to explain to them from afar where to put their cards so we can see them. For those of you that don't know or haven't checked out our Facebook, we had 3 special guests in the house. We had all the way from, I don't think he was in California. He's from California, but I think he was in Texas playing, making the rounds. We had Mr. Wolfgang himself. I believe he's out here playing some more cash tonight. So if you guys know who Wolfgang Poker is, or you don't know, look him up on YouTube. He is a up-and-comer in the poker world. But he is here tonight. If you want to come check him out, play, he will be here through the weekend. So come play with Wolfgang. He didn't make day 2 in the tournament, but he'll be playing cash all weekend with us here, guys. We also had TJ Cloutier, who did bag. He bagged in our noon flight, so he'll be coming back tomorrow. Mr. TJ Cloutier is a Poker Hall of Famer. And we also had Justin Choctaw Kruger, who is still in tonight's flight. I think he's got about 37K right now, so he's got a good stack. Probably a little above average right now, so rooting for Justin. But we have special guests here all the time. We've got a lot of renowned poker players. Some of the best in the world come through here. Come check us out. Come play with some of them. If not, maybe just get an autograph. But they'll be around this weekend, it sounds like. So hoping for some run good for those guys. All right, Luis promised me some action. I'm going to hold him to it. He's got 7 deuce in the small blind here. Oh, wow. Okay. Carl folds around to him, raising it at only 2 random hands behind you. Deuce 4, but he gets called by Trina. 8, 3, 10. All right, Carl checked. No, Trina checked. I'm sorry. He's on the button. He's going to continue the aggression, and Trina's got to lay it down. And that is position, folks. I don't know what the graphic is showing there. I tried to put a cool new graphic on. I think I'm going to get rid of it until I can get some better instructions how to make that look better. So let me get rid of that graphic real quick. All right, here's Harris again with another king queen. He's in early position under the gun. All right, let's make it 2,000 with king, queen under the gun. Not a lot working behind him except for Caesar in the big blind, ace jack. Gonna expect a call there. Susan unexpectedly calls 2K with ace 8 and the hijack. She's gonna have position on both these players. Let's see what Caesar does here. All right, let's get it all in. Told you he was not afraid to get his chips in the middle. All in with ace jack. He's got the best hand, believe it or not. And this should get through. He should pick up all the money. Yeah, king, queen can't fold, and ace 8 cannot call. So ace jack was the best hand. He's going to add 4,400 to his stack. All right, Mr. Ace is going to be our short stack at this table. 14 big blinds, 11,600 in chips. Ace queen for Mike under the gun. He's got a decent stack. He's got almost 40,000. Gonna raise it up here. I'm sure of it. Probably 2,400. 1,600. The min click. Okay. All right, Miss Coran, Susan Coran. She's got 2 10s. She's gonna call. And now Luis here in the 2 seat. Ace king of clubs. There's been a raise, a call. Now you've got the ace king of clubs. Let's 3-bet it. Luis says 7,000. Let's see. And now Caesar, a pair. 4 hands here. Somebody's going to get out of line. Will not be Caesar. Good fold with the 8s. Back around to Mike. Ace queen. It's a good-looking hand. You look down, you got 2 big suited cards. Oh, no, it's going to get Mike in trouble here. Now, what does Susan do? She's got 2 10s behind. She actually has the best hand. This could be a big moment for her in this tournament. Okay, she gets out of the way. Scoopy don't like it with all that action. He's thinking aces or kings, but he's not going to go anywhere. He's done put in a big raise. He's got 65,000. It's 40 for him to call. I just don't see him getting away from ace king ever. Not in this spot. He's going to chuckle for a minute, too, and he's going to throw him in disgusted and then be happy when he flips the cards over, so... He only put 7,000 in the pot, so if he puts Mike on aces or kings here, he could get away from it. Maybe even queens, and he doesn't want to flip. Very... Cannot believe he hasn't called already, knowing that it's Luis, but he's not scared to get him in the middle. Oh, he's going to fold. He folds ace king face up. And I can't see because the graphic's in the way. I don't know if we showed the ace queen. All right. Well, Luis only had 7,000 in the middle there, but I was not expecting a fold. How does he find the fold button there? I've only got 13 viewers on tonight. It is late, but somebody help me understand. All right, Luis did not want to risk that many chips. He will not like it when he sees that one on the film. But on to the next hand. Who knows? Queen could have came on the flop, I guess. But I don't know if is that Joe Boo that is on his hat? It's on. I can't tell what that is right there on Scoopy. Is that Joe Boo from Major League? Because he's giving him some bad juju. All right, Mike again waking up with the same exact hand. Ace, queen of hearts, back to back. And he checks. What is going on here? Oh my, look at this. Okay. Scoopy has a pair, but Mike actually has a better shot at winning this hand with 2 overs and the flush draw. Okay, well, Mike folded, so we're assuming our graphic wasn't right there. Not sure what happened, guys. Let's act like that hand never happened. I don't know what happened there, but Mike obviously did not have ace queen of hearts and folded there, so no idea what happened. But I am sure the last hand, ace queen versus ace king, was right. And Robert Gardner, I couldn't agree more. There was 3 folds I didn't expect. Yeah, I expected all kinds of action there. I expected the 8s to get it in, the 10s to get it in. Not what I was expecting. All right, getting around here to Caesar in the cutoff with queen 10. Nobody has put chips in the middle as of yet. Expect a raise here. All right, 2,500. You can hear the dealer announcing the action. It's 3X. Mr. Ace, new player here. 5'7". He is short. He's in the big blind. He's already put 1,600. He's got 10,000 chips left. He's going to find a better spot here. But he's going to need to find a spot. He's only got about 12 big blinds, so he's looking for a spot. 5'7", not going to be it, facing a raise, so going to look for a little better spot. And there's Mr. Ace, 12 big blinds. Susan, 26. Caesar, 30. Everybody in okay position except for Mr. Ace. He is our short stack. He is going to have to find a spot pretty soon. Luckily for him, he's almost out of the blinds. He'll pay this small blind. He'll have a whole round to see some hands. Speaking of Ace, jumping the gun a little bit here. Action still in early position, but Ace has 2 7s in the small blind. All right, and Luis waking up with ace king here. All right, is this the spot? Ace gets it in. He's got only... All right, he's just going to call. He's putting a third of his chips in the pot. Six, 8, 10, 2 diamonds. All right, and he's going to go ahead and rip it here. Not a bad flop for his hand. Luckily for him, nobody's paired anything, so should get this through here. Luis just has too many chips. He wants to see if he can run him down. Needs some running diamonds or an ace or a king here. Possibly some running straight cards. I guess he's got some running counterfeit. Queen. Oh, no, not a good card. Jack, ace, or king here. King on the river. Never easy. Luis gets there. Ace says good game to the table as he casually strolls away. He knows he didn't have a lot. Wasn't a lot for Luis to call. Luis had a ton of chips. Unfortunately, when you cannot protect your hand, sometimes that's what happens. All right, I'm going to let you folks watch a few hands on your own here. I have nobody else to keep you company, so give me just a couple of minutes and I'll be right back with you. But you can see some uninterrupted, uncommentated poker here. Natural. I'll be right back.
If you snap the card, she's in the yellow. And then he's in the yellow. And then we're gonna ask him. What did one do? You coming over? Are you? Yeah, he's going. I'm not there. This is going really quick. It is almost all right. One folded? Yes. I have room. You want Captain Go? You want Captain Go? Captain Go for waiting 2 seats. Anybody else want? 6 votes. Hold on, Taylor. King 3 diamonds. 1, 2, you want? You all lose? Okay, 2, 3. 4. Olivia, 4. 5. 5, Captain. Captain, go. 6. I'll help you. 6, Captain. I'm never gonna drink the whole hand. Yeah, that was not my fault. Whatever it was, that was me. There you go. There you go. You don't see the capo? I don't think for a long time. I haven't seen talking with David and God knows how long. 3 faults. He was here, but I didn't talk. He was here playing. 1 and 2 starts. Big game. I think that's 4 faults. Good. On Thursdays, I don't know. 5 faults or 6 faults. On Thursdays, we're doing a 5, 10, 2 buttons. Yeah, 1 game. Every Thursday. 9 faults. Pretty good. Yeah. 1 fault. 2 checks. We're pretty good the first couple weeks. 4 players. That was two bets, 3,000. 6 volts, 9 volts. 1 raise, 9,000. More than that. If I'm in, I'm not going anywhere. Are you knocked out with me? Yeah, but we 2 volts. No. That was rule number 1 at the time I Jason left. There's no rules what time we get home. Never rules. Because it takes us fun. She's like, well, do the same rules apply to me? I said, no. You get home. Yeah. Somebody got to be home. One and 2 starts. One more question. What? Thanks, Frank. Yeah. 6 volts, 7 volts, 9 volts, 1 volt, 2 volts. Yeah, 3 players. Yeah, right. I don't want to leave. 2 jacks. 3 bets, 2,500. Wow.
All right. Sorry about that, everybody. I am back. May have been better without me, but I am back in the closet. Let me catch up here. I don't think we've lost anybody since I've been gone. We have no new comments in the stream here. We've been streaming for 51 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. We got 9-4 versus Jack 9. Neither player having a pair. Caesar does have position. Nobody wants to take control of this. Looking to check it down. Trina with the check mark. Caesar going to have to bet here to win this. Yeah, he decides to bet. Hero call for Trina, not with Jack 9, so Caesar going to pick up the blinds. All right, Luis here with a good stack, 102 big blinds, 82,000 this early in tournament is very impressive. Let's see if he can continue to build on that. Maybe he's content. He's taking a break here. I don't see him in his chair, so maybe he's gonna fold his way today too. I don't know. Mike here in the 7th seat's gonna be under the gun. 8 deuce, not gonna get it done. Not a lot working. Gonna get the Trina on the button here with Jack 9. Let's see if she's gonna raise it into the blinds here. She did announce a raise, so it's 2,500. Harris might protect here. He's in the big blind. He does have an ace. He folds. I like to protect. The button's going to raise it into you, Harris. 90% of the time with any 2 cards there, she let her get away with it once. She's going to try it again, but good play, Miss Trina. She picks up the blinds and the antes. May have found her an easy target. Robert's laughing at me, talking about him folding today too. You don't think that's possible, Robert? You don't think that's in his repertoire? I don't think he folds, so he's got to be away from the table for that to work. All right, Miss Susan here, been pretty quiet. She's got 2 9s, 16,000 in chips. It's about 20 big blinds, or exactly 20 big blinds. She's going to raise it up here over to Scoopy. Ace 8 of hearts. He's got a look on his face like he's got a much better hand than Ace 8, but he puts in the call. Now Trina in the cutoff. There's enough money here. Probably going to call. Yeah, she's going to come along here with the Queen Jack of hearts. We should go 3 ways. Yeah, 3 ways to a flop here. Ace 8, Queen Jack, and 2 9s. 3 players. 9-7 Jack. Oh no. We've got fireworks here. We've got top pair for Trina. And Susan has flopped middle set. She's just going to ship it. It's only about a little over a pot-sized bet, so would have liked to seen her put half of it in, and you get Trina on the hook there, but Trina can get away from this now. I think if you bet 6,000, put the rest in on the turn. Doesn't matter, you get Trina on the line anyway, but Trina in trouble here. She's going to need some hearts. Running straight cards. All right, you got people rooting for the 10 of hearts. 7. Not a card she needed. And 8. So Susan going to get the full double plus some dead money. All right, Miss Trina still has 42 big blinds. She still has a ton of chips. She was able to laugh that one off. I think in her head right now, she might have the feeling that she's free rolling after spiking the last king in the deck. Not saying that she just wants to give her chips away, but All right, new player going to join us here in seat 8. I think he's coming right into the big blind. So if he would have, I think they knew he was coming.
Now he's trying to take the extra 5 seconds. It's too late now, man.
All right, so they're going to teach Joe here. Joe Shores, got to show him how to get the cards in the box. All right, so moving parts here. Jack 10 in early position is going to raise it. That is seat 1, I believe. Mr. Carl is going to get the button. The King Jack of Hearts to call him. Should be 2 players to a flop. Nope, Carl's got enough value. He's going to get in there with a 3. I'm sorry, this is Joe, the new player. 7-9. Okay, 3 players. Queen 6 deuce. 2 hearts. Big flop for Harris. Oh, let's change the flop. I think they may have registered the flop as the burn. All right, that changes things, but that's still a big turn card for Harris's hand here. Wow, now Carl's open-ended. That's a pair for Joe, and that's a heart draw and a gutter for Harris. So $1,500 bet, a call, and a call. Okay, lots going on here. King on the river. It's not a good card for Harris. He got there. His top pair made it, but that's going to give Carl the best possible hand. 10 Jack. Going to complete a straight. All right, a $6,000 bet. Carl called it off.
Just think if it was the captain, you would have went right to flop it now.
All right, Miss Trina here. Well, it's on Carl first. He's going to limp in with the ace-5. Now over to Trina with ace-queen. Sees her right behind her with 2 10s. 2 red 10s for Caesar. I'm going to expect him to raise. I don't think he just calls. Okay, I lied. There's a limp and a raise, so 2 10s. We're going to call here. All right, this is going to get tricky for Caesar in 2 10s. It's going to be very hard to play 4 ways. Hard enough. Heads up. I wish he would have isolated on Trina a little bit there. Now the blinds are getting some value. The original limper's getting some value. So you're going 4 ways to a flop. 5, 6, 8. Susan flopping top pair, bottom pair for Carl, and Caesar's 2 10s are out in the lead. All right, Susan, no reason not to think that her 8's not good here. She's going to bet. She's going to donk bet, try to figure out where she's at in the hand. Should fold around to Caesar.
That looks like a Gatorade, not a drink.
He's got 21,000 here, so 6,000 is a quarter of a stack. A little more. He could just rip it in here. I mean, Susan was in the big blinds. She could have easily flopped 2 pair or a straight, maybe a pair and a straight draw, but I mean, yeah, he's worried about 2 pair here, but I think you just get it in, Caesar. He's going to talk himself out of it here. All right, he talks himself out of it. He folds the overpair, and top pair here is going to take this down. All right, I would have liked to seen him isolate there. Maybe it's not the right play, but keep the other people at the table from having value to call you with hands like that. Like I said, 2 10s is hard enough to play. Heads up. 4 people in the hand, very tough to win with 2 10s there. But if he isolates on Trina, she probably checks the flop, and then the C-bet brings it down. So hate seeing him give another player the opportunity to outplay him. All right, they're talking about the last hand. Trina now a little pair. She's going to call 1,000. Our blinds are up to 5, 1, and 1. All right, that entices Caesar to come in behind with the limp here with ace 6. Now you get ace 3. Sorry, the ace 3 folded. All right, big blind gets a check. 3 ways to a flop here. King, king, 6. Caesar takes the lead with 2 pair. All right, so laughing it up here at the table. Don't want to interrupt. We got some good conversation going on at the table, it sounds like.
He's definitely a criminal of some sort. But that's a good thing I'm not Mexican, so it's
okay. All right, Trina under the gun. King, queen of hearts here for her. Throws in a pink chip, but announces 2,500. She's going to raise. Should get it all the way through and pick up the blinds and the antes here. All right, Ankish. No, it has not been decided. We have to finish this flight entirely because we do not know what this flight will end at. So once all the flights are completed, we will know where we come back to. I'm thinking it's going to be 1,500 and 3,000 and 3,000. I believe that was our earliest, but we will have all the updated chip counts, the average chip count, all that stuff hopefully out tonight. I don't know. I think our social media guy, hopefully he's not in bed. We can get him out, but we'll let you guys know as soon as we can, okay?
two, and sixes cards, please.
Okay, ace king for Joe Shores and the hijack. Let's make it 7,000. That's a big raise, Joe. Yeah, anybody look you up there, but probably a better hand in that spot. So it's a huge raise.
Misclick for the win. Misclick for the win. I like it. Wow. I have a new favorite person. I have a new favorite person. Even the eyebrows.
All right, some interesting hands here.
What was your name again, sir?
All right, we had to raise the 2K and a few callers here. Caesar, ace 9. I expect him to go ahead and get in there, and it's 2K. We're going to go 4 ways to a flop here. Yep, too much in the pot, too much value here for 1K. He's got 8. There's 8K out there. Cost him 1,000. Ace 9 clubs. Let's go. Ace deuce 3. Okay, now this could get him in trouble. Oh wow, and Carl here has a spade draw, so it's gonna bet 5,000. Trina facing a 5,000 bet. She has ace jack, jack of spades. I think you at least got a call here. See the turn. Oh wow, she folds. Okay. Would have liked to see a call. I know she's got 2 players behind her. Call and then check it to him, see what he does on the turn. Obviously, it's going to depend on possibly what comes, but all right, too much respect, Caesar said. A lot of respect. Queen high flush draw going to take this one down. Don't take my button, Caesar. Getting ahead of himself there. He's excited to get the button, but Trina will be the button. Caesar going to be the small blind in this hand. All right, Mike, ace 10 under the gun here. He's been awfully quiet. Let's get a raise in, Mike. 2,500 coming from Mike here. No. Nobody looking to get out of hand here. Luis, though, he's in later position. He's got an ace, 3,500. Okay. This table is having a good time. It is after midnight, so don't know if adult beverages have been involved, but more than likely here. All right, Luis in the hijack now. King, queen. Trina's going to come along with the ace-10 of diamonds. She does have position on Luis. Mike with an 8-9 of spades. Only 3,000, Mike. Come along. All right, here we go. 3 ways to a flop. The flop. Ace-7 deuce. Trina way out ahead here. All right, bet and fold and on to the next hand. Guys, it is late. It is 12:30 a.m. in the morning. This is Smokey from Poker House, Dallas. I am in the broadcast booth, a.k.a. the closet. This is our last flight, our last day 1 flight, wrapping up tonight. We've had a great turnout. Tomorrow is day 2. It starts at noon. We will try to wrap this tournament up tomorrow if we can. If not, you guys will be back on Sunday to play it out. We'll try to get this live stream going around noon. So everybody that's viewing right now, everybody that viewed, look us up tomorrow around noon. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch or Twitter, we appreciate you. If you haven't been here, you definitely need to give us a shot. We are at 1676 Regal Row right here in Dallas, Texas. That's 35 in Regal Row. So jump on 35. Get off at Regal Row right over here by the medical district. We're only about a block off the main highway. You will see our big sign, our well-lit parking lot, our valet guy, our security guy, everybody out front to greet you. Come in, give us the opportunity to earn your business, and yeah, give us a shot. We would love the chance to earn your business here. I think we've got everything that a poker player looks for. Don't want to spoil all the surprises, but we've got hot food, we've got great staff, good dealers, an amazing state-of-the-art room here with wireless chargers. All right, 9-5 guys versus ace-9. 9 high flops, no good for Luis. All right, Luis is first to act after the flop here. He's going to check it over to Caesar. Oh, wow. Caesar bets, and Luis rips it on him with just a gutter ball on a super wet board here. Now Luis isn't risking a whole lot as Caesar only has 16K here behind. So he's okay putting max pressure. Now that Caesar hasn't snapped called, Luis feeling a little better about his play. But what a move here. All right. What do we do here? All right, we folded. We're off to the next hand. Good play there by Luis. Scoopy, 83 big blinds. We're at 5-1-1, so that's 83,000 in chips. All right, so these guys are helping me out. I ain't had to say much. They're doing all the talking for me, so just trying to watch along like you guys here. King 10 for Miss Trina. She's in middle position here. Doesn't want to get in trouble. Good thing for her because Mike has ace king on the button. All right, Caesar looking down at Jack 8. I don't know what's taking him so long to fold here. Acting like he wants to get out of line. Would not be a good time to do that.
I don't want you to lose your rights. Oh yeah, I don't want you to lose your rights. Exactly. All right, take your time. Thank you.
All right, gonna fold now. Forgot he had cards. Over to Harris, no good, and now Mike. Let's just rip it in against the blinds here. If you got anything you want to play, then get your chips in the middle. Like the move. Don't give anybody the opportunity to outplay you. Maybe you get a call from a worse hand.
I want to make it 3,000. You call because they'll do 6-5. Maybe you call. Or you take all the chips and I go to the strip. You can go and check. Exactly. They go to 10-5. You're on money.
All right, Luis under the gun here. 9-7, not going to be good enough. Early position. Not a lot going on in this hand. See if we can get our first walk of the night.
I feel like he was in on it. The one guy called him ace 3. And then the lady just shifted in his face between that. Well, that was top pair. No, she had middle pair. She had middle pair. They just ripped it in his
Okay, we didn't get it through. We're going to battle to the blinds here. 7-4, flopping a pair, but not going to bet. Okay, now we're going to bet here. Pretty sure you got the best hand. All right. Harris, our lowest percentage of aggression frequency. Luis leading that. Obviously, he is the chip leader.
3, 4, 6. What was the flop when you had 7? 3, 4, 6. Deuce 4, 6. Yeah, deuce 4, 6. Yeah. And he ripped it with 7s. And this guy called ace 3. He had a good shot. I can't. No. Yeah, I got a good shot. Only one is base. Well, no matter what happens.
All right, big hand for Caesar in early position. Ace Queen. All right, expect 4,000 to be the number here. 4,000 plus about 12.6. All in for Caesar. Oh, Luis actually waking up in the big blind with a pair. And a lot of chips. I expect Luis to call. Yeah, okay. All right. Gonna have some fun. Gonna get looked up here. Classic coin flip. All right. Caesar asking for some good luck for Miss Haley here. Off to a flop, Miss Haley. King 9 deuce. Luis has faded the flop. Ace or queen. Deuce on the turn. Still need an ace or queen or Caesar's going to be eliminated. Kind of want to keep him around. 5 of hearts on the river. All right, Mr. Caesar. Have a good evening, sir. I know you're going to go tear that cash game up. All right, we're going to hug it out over here at the table. Everybody loves Caesar. He's a great guy. Always in good spirits here at Poker House Dallas. We've got a lot of folks like that. We've got great vibes here at Poker House Dallas. You won't find a more relaxed but yet electric atmosphere. I can't explain it. You walk through the front doors. It is not grindy. I don't know if that's a word, but you poker players will know what I'm talking about. You don't get a bunch of mopes at the tables that have been here for 4 days just grinding. We have a lot of amateur players still. We have grinders, of course, like everywhere, but a lot of amateur players, a lot of regulars in here having a good time. Everybody, for the most part, gets along. It's just a fun, great place to come play poker. All right, somebody's asking, when did the min raise become the normal raise? Or when did it stop becoming the normal raise? I never knew the min raise was the normal raise. Unless I'm wrong, but 3x was the standard forever. And then, I don't know, these young internet guys went to the 2.5x. And I think that's the standard you're going to see is either the 2.5 or the 3x. Somebody hit me up in the comments if I'm wrong, but unless I've been living under a rock for the last 20 years, I don't think 2x was ever standard. I mean, you get a lot of that in online, little min clicks, but... All right, we got a pair here in the cutoff. That's about all we have so far in this hand. A little pair of threes. Going to raise it up into the button, into the blinds. Both of them going to lay it down. We're going to be off to the next hand here. All right, Luis at a perfect 100 big blinds. That is 100,000 in chips. Everybody has a healthy stack here. 33 big blinds being this short stack. All right, I'm going to cheat a little bit here, and I'm going to look 10 minutes into the future. See how many players we have remaining. 43 players remaining. Great table here we have on the stream tonight. Very lively, a lot of character. See if some of the chit-chat stops now that we've lost a player. Mike's keeping us entertained, keeping Trina entertained there. All right, Carl's going to get out of line in the hijack. 10-4 of hearts. And Miss Susan, only 1,500 more, puts in the call with Queen 8. So we're going three ways. Queen 8, Queen 10, and 10-4. All right, what a flop for 10-4 here. Gutter ball and a flush draw. Yeah, he's going to have to bet here. You raise pre-flop with that hand. I don't know how you can flop much better. Let's make the C bet and see what happens. Kind of expecting a raise out of Miss Susan here. She's opening and she's got a backdoor diamond draw. Okay, no. She's a pretty tight player. I didn't know if she was going to get in there and mix it up. What a flop for 10-4 of hearts. Raise it up pre-flop. Flop the world, gutter ball, and a flush draw. And you're getting called light pre-flop already, so going to pick up the, 8,000 pot there. Courtney Friedman, how many will bag? We're going to do 15% of the field. Let me do the quick math. 127. I believe I did this earlier. 127 times 0.15. We're looking at 1905. So I think we're going to round that up to 20. So we've got about 12 or so left. I'm finally getting someone that just walked through the doors back here. So let me shut this door. Yeah. All right. Mr. Craig, who was on the stream with me a few days ago, has walked in. I believe he is off his shift. He looks excited to get started here with me. He's got some pizza. I have no idea where you got pizza from, but...
in the back. I kind of took myself out of rotation. I've been here for 13 hours.
Oh, wow. Well, before we get you introduced here, I've got Susan. She's been pretty tight. She's got
the weapons of mass destruction. She's got pocket aces under the gun.
Under the gun. We've seen other players limp in, trying to trap. She's going to go ahead and raise 2.5. She gets Luis with ace 10 of diamonds to call. Oh, and the threes just fold there. It's a 2.5 with 2 players.
Wow,
I'm looking,
that's a tight fold with pocket threes. Like,
yeah, I think you got to set mine. You got 2 other players in the hand. If you hit a 3, you got to crush some souls there, but Lex to fold.
if anything, let's see the flop. 8, king, 6. That's a safe flop with aces.
Yeah, and pocket threes patting himself on the back.
Absolutely.
Could have went the other way as well.
Raise and take it with the aces. You know the ace smoking up. How do you play big pairs like that? Typically, I like we had TJ Cloutier earlier, in the first actually this the first last part of the tournament. He always, in one of many of his books, he always says you always play big pocket pairs strong and hard. How do you play them?
There's so many variations go into that. I mean, I'm sorry, so many variables go into that. She was under the gun. A lot of players limp pocket aces under the gun. To me, that's almost like a dead giveaway. If you have a player that limps in under the gun, you put a raise in, they come over the top, like that's automatic pocket aces to me, right? So I think it just all depends on the situation, on your chip stack. There's a million ways to skin the cat.
Well, we're about to find out too right now. We got a couple big hands on this one. Trina's got ace queen. She's gonna put in the raise to 3,000. Gino's got pocket jacks. He's gonna make the call. And Susan's got the speed limit pocket 5. She's gonna call. So we're gonna see three big hands go to the flop.
All right, give us a flop, Miss Haley. Oh well, we got everybody in there yet? All right, he's gonna fix the pot here. Okay, here we go. He had to back it out.
Oh.
But we got ace, queen, jacks, and 5s. Miss Haley from the cold state of Minnesota gonna take us to a flop.
And the flop, it reads.
Yeah, well,
we don't quite know yet.
we don't know, but maybe we can guess on the action. Susan checked it over to Luis.
There we go. Here we go. Gino has flopped top set.
We have some all-ins that it's not sure.
And Susan has
Fives.
moved all in with
no.
5.
I don't know what's going on with our graphics. I know
it's
Scoopy is all in.
Luis has moved all in as well. I mean, I'm thinking, does Luis have a set of 7s?
I can't see his card.
Turn is a
Maybe
10.
2 diamonds.
River is a 3. So far, I mean,
All right, the jacks are going to hold.
set of jacks going to hold. We don't know what Luis had in it. I'm guessing maybe ace king, maybe 2 diamonds with the nut flush draw, maybe inside straight draw.
Yeah, or maybe he hit the case jack, king jack or something. Who knows? I'll find out here shortly. Sorry about that one, guys. We haven't messed a hand up in a while, and unfortunately, the big hand, we decide to make a little boo-boo, but that happens. I'll find out. I'll go out there. Luis will tell me. But top set of jacks, and they rip it in. He must have had a big draw. That's one thing I can think of. A big diamond draw or something.
Maybe the straight draw with the flush draw. Some big combo draw with that. If anything, they're going to make that move.
Going back to your last question, I definitely try to isolate with the big pair. If I limp in with the big pair trying to trap, I don't do that a lot. But if I was to do that, I am very ready and able to get rid of my hand, because you let all the blinds in cheap. It's so easy to go broke when you limp in, get out flopped. But Luis under the gun. He must not be putting his cards in the reader here, because I cannot see his cards again.
Doesn't look like. I think he has his chips, maybe possibly in the RFID.
There he goes. Okay, he's got so many chips. All right, yeah, they just told him.
Okay.
All right, and we know now he's going to limp in with a king 7 of diamonds.
Fold across to go on the mic with the cutoff with ace 6. He's going to fold.
Mike's been playing a lot tighter than I thought that he would. He plays a lot of cash here. I don't know if he just kind of puts those vibes off that he's a loose player. We got top pair versus middle pair here.
He leads, and the eight's gonna. Carl's gonna lead out for 1500. Luis is going to raise, and Carl calls. Here comes the river. The river's a 9. Both checks, and looks like 8s and 3s are going to take down this pot.
Yeah, that's 2 hands for Luis now, back to back, that he has lost. Let's see if that affects his mindset moving forward. I don't. He has dropped considerably on the leaderboard here. He's on down to 48 big blinds. He just had 100, so he's lost over half his stack.
Wow. That's the thing about No Limit Hold'em. It's obviously you can go from a mountain to a molehill in just like that.
Absolutely.
Well, Smokey, I gotta say we we all came together in this one. It's it's been a long day with 2 flights in the same day, actually from the morning. I believe it is somewhere close to almost 1 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. We were packed earlier. I mean, we had cash games running. I was registering people at the cage, and they said we don't have any more dealers. I said, well, find people. We're putting these people in the tournament. I don't know where they got them from, and we think we did a good job.
Absolutely, I think we the next to last flight we had over 200.
230, I believe, in the first flight.
230.
This one made it over 100 itself. So we're really fortunate. Really glad everybody came out, showed up, showed out. Let's see here.
Wow, Luis making a loose call. Carl raised to 4,300 with Ace King. Luis calls it down with 10-3 and flops a 3.
Yeah, Carl's gonna check it over.
Makes the call.
Carl not ready to give it up yet.
Not yet. And the 4 gives him a wheel draw.
Ah.
Checks through. Here's the river. The river is a 9.
Yeah, let's see if Carl takes a stab at this. To check on the turn, he may think his ace is good, or he may just want to check call.
No, but
Okay.
Check through, and the loose call with 10-3 is going to win the pot. Obviously, you're going to be able to slow the dike down from all of the chips that Luis has been giving up in the past couple of days.
Yeah, he's almost back up to 60 now, and I think I answered my own question about his mindset right now. Luis is a very aggressive player. A lot of times when you lose half your stack, you're in a hurry to get them back. It can affect your play. 10-3, he guarantee he wouldn't have called if he had that 100K stack earlier. So he's in a hurry to get them back. Sometimes it'll work out. Sometimes it'll put you in a bind and you'll lose the rest of them. So let's see how it works out for Luis here. Rooting for him like Luis. He's always in the room. Great guy. But let's see how this plays out. Ace Queen for Michael Pratt, one of our newest players here. He's under the gun. Ace Queen.
Trying to make the call here. Gino is King 10.
All right, liking the suit, Gino. Loving it. Looking sharp. On point.
Like someone I know sitting next to me, usually always coming through GQ style.
So we have a call with Ace Queen and early, and then just another limper with King 10.
Luis is going to call down with Jack 9 off.
Well, I think he just has to complete. There hasn't been a raise. He's in the small blind, so he's only going to call the 600. We're going to go 5 ways. This is where you get in trouble.
Oh, absolutely with that.
Look at this.
Luis flop top there. Trina with middle player.
Gutter balls everywhere.
And Carl with a inside straight draw 7 will give him a straight.
Yeah, and 7 would give. No, that's right. Carl's actually going to lead here with the gutter ball. All right, Luis looks him up. Wow, that's pretty crazy. That many limpers, and you're gonna, I guess it does check around to you, so you're gonna see where you're at, but expect this to check through here. Yeah.
5 pairs the board. Here's the river. Oh, wow, and Luis is filled up. He's made Motown. Jack's full of 5.
Does he check or bet? I think it's a small. It's 14. He's gonna bet what? 4,000 probably.
Well, he probably maybe one.
Oh, big bet, 10,000.
Well, 10,000.
Yeah.
I think in those situations when the big bet on the river, you're only going to get called by if obviously him sitting with a jack. The only thing you're going to get called down by is probably maybe jack eight, or probably pocket eights, maybe.
Yeah, well, there was 2 jacks and 2 5s on the board, so I mean, you may get called by the 5 there. If you get called by jack, obviously you're just chopping. So I don't like the sizing by Luis there. I think you bet 4 or 5K and hope to get called by, a hand similar to what he had. So
I mean, maybe 40%, half pot. Honestly, you're trying to maybe have someone make a crying call with that in order to maybe take down a pot. But moving down to the next hand. So we've got Gino under the gun with Kids Game, AC Deucey. Gets folded around. Susan's got the TJ hand, the Cloutier hand, Jack 9 clubs.
I got to limp in with it too. Now this should entice everybody else behind her to start limping in. We're going to go 4 or 5 ways. Okay, never mind, Carl.
Carl's going to raise it up with ace 10. It's going to fold back to Susan. And she's going to lay this down.
Everybody having a great time at our table tonight.
Absolutely. As we go Poker House After Dark in the very, very last flight of the inaugural $250,000 free roll tournament. I like to think it's been a success, Smokey, honestly, aside from weather permitting. I think we've had close to I think including today, almost 850, almost 900 people entrants into the tournament?
Yeah, I think so. Before today, I know Eric texted me and he texted me a little devil emoji because we had 666 entries before today.
Oh, wow.
And then what do we have? We had 230 and one. Let me see. I'll do the math. You keep them entertained. Let me do the math. We had 230 and 127.
So that's 357. That tells you 357
357
Magnum.
plus the. I don't even like to put that on my phone. So 1,023 entries.
Wow, 1,023 entries in our. I guess you could say this is our cherry popping tournament, the really big tournament. So
yeah, absolutely, and we'll have all the numbers and stuff posted for everybody. That's super awesome. We did not exceed the $250,000 prize pool because we had a lot of people get in for free. A lot of those buy-ins are free buy-ins, but we still have a layover in this tournament. But we're happy to pay that out to all of our players that have been supporting us since we opened for 7 long months here. Happy everybody could come out and have a good time. Same hand here.
Same hand, gonna lay it.
Aggressor gonna take it down.
So another thing, Smokey, while I got you here, as we go through the chip counts right now, Gino with the chip lead at the table, all the way down to Michael Pratt, who's sitting with 28-8, still got a lot of play, got 24 bigs, nothing to be concerned about. But now that we've been able to go, we have almost all the things we've been going with this live stream. After the tournament, what's going to be the schedule like when we start having cash games on the live stream?
Yeah, so after seeing the live stream, we know what we need to fix. We need to get this room that we're in. We're going to get it soundproofed a little better. We're going to get the walls you see behind Mike there, the white walls reflecting. We're going to put some advertisements up. We might sell that space for some advertisements, or we might put our own graphics up there. We're going to fine-tune some of the stream stuff, the quality of the cameras, some different stuff there. Let me just take a break here because we have 2 queens.
No.
Okay, that wasn't right. Showed 2 queens fold. That wasn't right. Gonna fix the stream, gonna fine tune it here, and then I think we're not gonna have a set schedule, but we have some really interesting games that have been running here. Like last night, we had the 5-10 Hold'em game with 2 hands of PLO per orbit.
Oh, wow.
Some just very fun people that play in these games. They play in here nightly. I think that's the stuff we want to get out there on the air. People love to see that. There's a lot of action. It's going to be fun. And then a week or 2 after that, maybe we try to set up a set schedule and get people in. But it'll probably be a few weeks of just when we can get the stream going. Certain games, we've got the big 5, 10, 25 game. Hopefully we can get some of those guys to join us, stream that. That's some fun stuff. Those guys do some really cool stuff in there.
Indeed.
And then,
Oh, wow, look
flopping
at
a
this.
flush.
Wow. Susan has flopped a hard flush. With Gino sitting with a pair with the 8 of hearts. Don't know if he's going to be able to get out of this one. He's got with a pair with the 8 of hearts.
Yeah, there's an ace on the board, 3 hearts.
Oh, yeah, he's in.
I don't think Susan's going to get many chips here. He's got a lot of chips though, so he wants to see. Let's call here and see what she does on the turn.
Oh, wow. Now they've both made a flush, but Susan's flush is higher.
Really hard for Susan to continue here. Oh, wow.
Wow, he ships it all in.
Wow,
Look
what
out,
a move.
folks.
Oh, my.
Now,
Yeah,
Susan
she has to fold her hand here.
Susan's looking at this knowing that there are 3 face cards, and wow, look at that.
103,000 in that pot.
Gets Susan to fold the best hand. Wow.
What was in there before he went all in? I didn't see. She had.
I think it was there was maybe about 24,000 in there. He shifted in for 100,000 and gets her to fold the best hand.
Wow, wow, wow.
That tells you something. I believe that chips are power in this game. I guess getting any other questions like, okay, you flop a flush, but it's not the best flush, and then you run in a situation where you got someone that calls you down. And if you're opinion Smokey, obviously with knowing you flopped the flush, it's not the best. We got action here. Under the gun, Joe has picked up the American Airlines pocket aces under the gun, and Susan's right behind him with pocket tens. This could get Wookie very quickly. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make a small raise to 3,000. She's just gonna smooth call this. Gino with the 7-11 hand on the button. He's gonna fold. 10-8. Mike's got 8-5, a 3-gapper.
I don't mind a call here by Mike. 1,800. There's 9K in the pot.
Yeah, he's getting mega odds to make this call. He's going to call this down. We're going 3 ways with aces, 10s, and 8-5 suited. And the flop comes 4, Jack, 4. Aces are still ahead. Makes 4,000. She's going to call this down. We're going to go to 4th Street here. Turns a 9. Aces.
Yeah, if she thought she was good on the flop, she's going to think she's good here. So she may, I don't know. Let's see if Susan can get away from this. He's going to continue the aggression, so maybe she can put him on a big pair here.
Have to. Oh, leads out for 10,000. Now Susan's got 21,000 left. That'll be half her. It makes the
Good
lay
fold.
down there.
Yeah, good fold.
Makes the lay down there. You gotta assume put him on a big pair. Got to put him on at least a jack.
Nino asking for a shirt so she can advertise for us in Michigan. Yeah, we can do that. We've got a ton of shirts up here. Didn't you already go back to Michigan though? Are we gonna have to ship this thing to you, or are you still here in town? I got you. All right. Some interesting hands here.
Gonna get it folded over. Luis is gonna fold. Trina's got Jack 10. She's gonna lay this down. Mike Pratt, who's got Kojak, looks a little bit like Kojak. Telly Savalas gonna make the call. Gino in the card. I got 7-8 offsuit.
You see this a lot. Middle position. I mean, you're limping in with a king high. Are you just hoping to outflop somebody to flop a king? Still going to get in trouble. Why not put a little raise in here and try to pick up the blinds and the antes? If it doesn't get through, if you get called, you're still in the same position you were. You put a little more money in the pot, but maybe you got some of the blinds out of the way. You've established that you are the aggressor in the hand. I don't get limped in with king high.
I agree. And it would isolate against to take the flop with fewer players. For the perfect example, Harris has flopped a pair of sixes. It's going to get checked around. Harris on the button. He's going to make a bet. Obviously, he's made top pair with a board with weird board texture. I think, and it's going to get through, and he's going to scoop this pot. Here we have the chips out. Gino still with over 100,000 to feature table. Susan is now the short stack at the table. Still 17 bigs, not a lot of danger, still a lot of plays.
I don't know. I'm probably very wrong here, but I think if you're the first one to put your chips in the pot in tournament play, you got to come in with a raise. I mean, unless you're trying to trap or do something, but a king jack, you're limping in with king high. I just don't know what the plan is. And I want to have a plan every time I'm in a hand, and I mean, you're not planning to limp raise there, so I don't know. But ace king here in the cutoff.
Yeah, it'd be kind of one of those things. Uh-oh. Train's gonna lay this down. Michael has the hammer. He's gonna lay this down. Gino's got jack four. Harris with ace king in the cutoff. And puts in the raise. He's going to make it 5K to go. Mike with Motown, Jackson 5. He's going to lay this down. Joe's going to fold. Susan's with 5 deuce. He's going to float. Luis got Jack 10.
Luis is snugged up. Oh, okay. Prove me wrong. He said he was going to get frisky. Jack 10.
It's ace king versus Jack 10. Here's the flop. Flop comes down. Ace king 8. He's flopped top 2. Luis has the inside straight draw.
Oh, gave him a free card at it, but he didn't get there.
Check. That's 8,000. Got to protect the hand now, obviously.
Yeah.
He's gonna lay this there.
All right. Apologize to Nino. It's a he. I guess I said she. And he's gonna be here tomorrow, and he's a guy. All right, Nino. Yeah, man. Come see us. Get you a T-shirt. And let's get you rep Poker House in Michigan.
Hey. Yeah, we got a lot of merchandise smoking about. We got hats, T-shirts, the light up hoodies. I've never seen light up hoodies. that was the coolest thing ever. Before I had even a chance to glow, they were all gone.
We got beanies, which I think we're sold out of those. Koozies. We got pins. We have all kinds of good stuff. And I know I sound like a walking billboard or commercial here, but I want to give Rich Mendoza another shout out. He's down there at Exports, just right down the road from us on John Carpenter Freeway. And they can make anything that you dream of, anything that you want, embroider. I don't know what all that stuff's called, but they do a great job, and I know they can do anything. Sports jerseys, men's softball stuff, any and everything. Great company. Go check them out if you're looking for any kind of swag.
And good quality, I will say that. And the things he does, everything was done is good quality with everything that's been made for our spot. Okay, we're going to a flop here. Luis is 8 high. Mike with an open end straight draw, even though there's 3 diamonds on the board. Mike's going to lead out, and Luis is going to fold.
Yeah, to your point about the quality, Craig, the stuff we order is not cheap. I think our hoodies cost $40, which pretty standard. Anywhere you go nowadays, about $40 for a hoodie. But these aren't like $5 hoodies that we're buying and printing on. These hoodies actually, even at bulk, are 20-something bucks just to buy. Then we got to print on them. So, we're into these things for a lot, but they're the softest, some of the nicest hoodies you can possibly buy. And again, that's shout out to Rich because he knows what's good merchandise, and you kind of get what you pay for in that stuff. You can get cheap stuff out of China, but he knows what to order, and he does a good job for us.
Absolutely.
If we're breaking even on them, we're lucky, but we want to get the merchandise into everybody's hand and get everybody out there repping Poker House, like Mr. Nino here.
Get folded around to the button. Susan with 10-7. She's going to lay this down. With Dolly Parton 9-5 is going to call, and Trina's going to get a free look at the flop in the big blind with Queen Deuce. We're going to take 3 to the flop here. Flop's going to come down ace, jack, 3, 2 diamonds.
A little disappointed. Luis told me on the main floor that he was going all in without looking. He was doing all this crazy stuff. And all right, he's going to bet with a 9 high here. I'll give him a little bit of credit. All right, Luis, you redeemed yourself. It's going to take this one down.
High.
Not quite as good as going all in without looking. I expect at least one of those. I mean, if you're going to say it, you got to at least do one.
Well, come on, Smokey. You know as good as most people. It's like, I think, what's the old mantra? Like, when do you know a poker player's lying?
Whenever they're talking, their lips are moving.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Maybe he was just saying that so they would get randomly selected for the live stream. Who knows? But we still got blacks in play here. Blinds are, where are we at with our blinds?
I think we're still at 612 with a 1200 a big blind ante.
So we still got an hour or so left here, I would at least assume. Maybe a while before we get down to the magical number.
Because usually it's like we get to about, for what I've seen, it's gotten up to like with level, 15?
I think 15, 3, and 3 is our smallest level. I think that's what we're going to be coming back to. Who are they talking about? I wish I knew who they were talking about. They're poking fun at somebody still being in the tournament, razzing them, but can't see who it is.
Trina's going to make the call, and Michael's going to wrap the table with Jack 9 of spades.
That hand looks so good, don't it? When you look down, Jack 9 of spades.
All right, and here's the flop. Oh, everyone's got a piece of this. Susan's got top pair. Michael and Trina both have second pair. Trina's going to take the lead, and for 2,500, Mike's going to fold. And Susan lays down top pair.
I'm going to go get a temperature of the room. I kind of want to see stacks. I'm going to make a quick walkthrough, Craig. We'll keep all 13 viewers occupied. 13. I had like 47 before you got here. You're killing me, man. All right, guys, just bear with me. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to make a quick walk around the main floor and go check it out. I know we got a lot of cash and stuff going on, so these guys are pretty entertaining. I was kind of letting them do most of the chatting. Oh, okay. We got just a new player? Yeah, he was checking in. And I think this is... Before I leave, let me figure out who this is. I think I know who this is. NRG Poker. Oh, Luis here with fish hooks.
Got 2 jacks in the cutoff.
I don't know him as that's what he signs up as, NRG, but he plays a lot. He plays a lot of big high stakes. Oh, and he's repping the Poker House hat. Look at that thing. Wow. Speak of the swag. Loving it.
And he makes it 7,000 to go. Luis is with the 2 jacks in the cutoff. He's gonna, he's got to put in a raise with the jacks.
Well, that's a big raise though.
He just smooth calls.
We've seen this over and over. A lot of people want to call here with 10s or jacks and try to maneuver. See, make sure an ace, king, queen doesn't peel.
Michael is called off 6,400 with jack 10 suited. Here's the flop. Oh, wow. We got 8-7-3. Jack's still ahead. Michael's picked up an inside straight draw. Harris with the 2 5s. It looks like he's going to continue with this, but he makes it 12,000 to go. And Luis makes the move, moves all in. Harris can't think his 5s are good right now. Obviously, you had 2 people calling 2 spots, and there are 2 overcards and 2 overcards at the board to your 5s. He's going to lay this down.
All right, now Luis back up to 90K. So he is climbing up the ladder once again. He was at 100. He dumped half of them off. But that's what you get when you play the kind of style that he plays. It's very volatile. It's kind of what they call the yo-yo game, up, down, up, down. All right, they're giving us some shout-outs. Poker House Dallas, Poker House Live. I'm going to go say what's up to everybody in the room. I'll be right back, Craig.
Okay.
All right, you've lost another viewer since I said I was leaving there. You're down to 12, man. Keep a couple on by the time I get back.
All right. Thank you to you. Thank you to the 12 viewers that we do have on the stream. All right, well, NRG coming right to the table, wakes up with two queens. The pointer seriously has got two queens. He's going to make a raise. He's going to make a 3,500 to go. It's going to get folded around. Michael's got ace-7 and on the button. He's going to fold. Looks like it's going to be a raise and take it. Gino's got queen-3. I don't think he's going to make any moves with this. He's going to fold. Harris with the 8-6. He's going to flow. So it's going to be a raise and take it with the two queens. Just sitting down. Second hand of the table. Picking up a pot. Again, here are the pre-flop raise percentages. It's a little slighted because Energy Poker just sat down on the table and he's got a 50% raise percentage, but it's not quite accurate. But again, we want to thank all of you viewers that are here late night with us. Poker House After Dark in the very last flight of our $250,000 free roll tournament. It lasted a couple days longer because of inclement weather. We were glad people are here safely. On to the next hand. We got Joe with 7-6 of clubs. He's going to make it 3,000 to go. Changing up a little bit. Luis has ace-jack. He's going to make the call. It's going to get folded around. Gino has Jack 8 on the button. He's going to lay this down. Harris is going to make a loose call in the small with King 9 and Mike with 7-6 of hearts. He's going to call this down. So we're going to take four. We're going to go 4 ways to a flop. Here comes the flop. The flop comes down at 7, ace, 4. Luis was flopped top pair. Joe is going to lead out with second pair. Luis is going to smooth call this. He's going to get a fold over for Harris. Mike's got second pair with some backdoor draws. He's going to call. We're going to go to the turn. The turn is a king. No help to anybody. The aces are still good. Mike's going to check. They're both going to check Luis with top pair now. He's going to lead out for 15,000. Bets about half, little over half pot. And it's going to make the 2 pairs fold. And Luis has the chip lead here at our featured table with over 110,000. Again, everybody, I want to thank you. Thank you again for staying up late with me wherever you are watching this on either Facebook or Twitch or any other, whatever stream you're watching this. As this is the very last flight of the inaugural $250,000 free roll tournament here at the Poker House of Dallas. Again, aside from this, we have tournaments every week. We have live action cash games. We have an excellent space. We have wonderful staff from our security to our security to our wait staff to our dealers. Anything, if you want anything, come in. Whether you are a novice or if you're a high stakes pro, come on in. We got the game you're looking for at the Poker House of Dallas. Moving into the next hand here, Trina's got Queen 3. And Michael's going to take a stand here with King, Queen of Spades. He's all in. Mike's got the 98 O's. He's going to fold. Joe's got ace 8. He's going to fold. Luis has Jack 10. It's going to cost him 15,000 to call, which is about 10% of his stack. And he's going to lay it down. So Mike's going to survive his all-in and pick up some blinds and antes. Courtney says, Courtney Freeman on Twitch says, I sound like Mr. Hall from Clueless. I don't know about that now. It's like I happen to know the actor that plays Mr. Hall, and I think he has a little bit more high pitch than I do. So, but I thank you though. Moving right along, we're going on to the next hand here. We got Energy Poker is going to be first to act. Energy Poker's got Queen Jack. He's going to fold. Luis has Queen 3. He's going to lay this down. Trina's going to look down at King 8. Oh, wow, look at this. Michael has picked up 2 aces. And he's going to make a raise to 2,500. Oh, wow. Harris has moved all in with 10-9 of hearts. Uh-oh. This Danger Will Robinson. Danger Will Robinson. Susan's got ace 3. I don't think she's going to call this. That's a fold, but this is going to be an insta-call with the aces. It is 2 aces. It is against Michael with 2 aces. Harris with 10-9 of hearts. Harris's tournament life is at stake right now. And Michael sitting at a 3-1 favorite. Here comes the flop. The flop comes King 10-8. The aces are ahead. Harris is going to need a 10, 2 running cards to make a straight, 2 running cards to make a flush. Here's the turn. Deuce. So either a 10 or a 9, or Harris is out of this tournament. Here's the river. It's a 10. Oh my gosh. Harris has made trip 10s to stay alive in this tournament. What a catch on the river, folks. Wow, he makes 3 10s to stay alive in this tournament. We're moving right along, going to our next hand here. We're going to have Luis under the gun. Again, we're playing blinds are 600, 1,200 with a 1,200 big blind ante. Luis is going to be under the gun here. We do not know what his cards are as of yet. But he is going to make the call. It's going to get folded over. Gino has Queen Jack off suit. He's going to make the call. Harris with San Francisco 49 are going to fold. Mike's going to lay down to 9-3. Joe's got 10-4. He's going to fold. Susan's got 2 6s. She's going to make the call, and NRG Poker's going to wrap the table with a 5-4 off. Here's the flop. The flop comes down King, Deuce, 3. Susan leads with pocket 6s. NRG has an open end straight draw. But Luis is going to take the lead in this pot. He's going to make it 8,000 to go. Gino with Queen Jack.
I'm not gonna lie, I appreciate the speed of what you're saying. But it's very quick paper. No unnecessarily fucking thing. No pre-flop thing. Yeah, fuck this Caesar. Yeah, Caesar's the worst. Block.
Oh, now we see Luis's hand. Luis has ace-8 of diamonds, has flopped the nut flush draw. I don't know what Gina is. It looks like he's posturing with this. Obviously, Susan's got pocket eights. She's going to fold. Now you got NRG with an open end straight draw. He's going to lay it down. So Luis is going to take this pot with. Shows the ace of diamond up. He shows both cards. Shows that he flopped the flush draw. Here's our chip count so far. Luis sitting on top with 112,000. Michael with that hit's gonna is just under 7,000 to go. After he took the hit with the two aces, we're going to next hand. Trina's gonna be under the gun. We're moving on to the next hand. Trina's gonna be under the gun. Trina's got king 5 that she's gonna fold. Michael's got 2 4s, and he's gonna make a move. He's gonna take a stand with the 2 4s. He is all in. He is all in for 6,600. Harris is gonna fold. Mike's gonna fold. It's gonna fold around. Now Energy Poker has ace queen. I think he might call this. No, he's gonna put in the over. He's gonna move all in, just in case Luis has something to try to squeeze in. He's got 8 deuce. He's gonna fold, so it's gonna be up. So it is the classic race situation. It is 2 overcards versus an under pair. Michael's 4s will need to hold on if he is going to stay alive in this tournament. Here we are going to a flop, and the flop reads 7-6-6. So far, the 4s are ahead. Energy would need an ace, a queen, or a 7 to take the lead. 9 on the turn so far. In order for Energy to knock out Michael, he would need a 7, 9, ace, or queen, and it's a 10. Michael's 2 4s are going to hold on, and he's going to double up. Sometimes you don't need much, folks. Honestly, Mike, he saw a pair, he picked it up, and he made the move. The move go all in.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
And again, everybody, this was our final flight of the inaugural $250,000 free roll tournament. Again, we have tournaments every week here of every different style of play, as well as some dynamic cash games here at Poker House of Dallas. Come on in, check us out. We're here pretty much every day, 24 hours a day. There's someone here, and you'll be able to get an excellent experience here at the Poker House of Dallas. Moving on to the next hand. Michael has queen 7. He's going to lay this down. Gino with 7-6 of hearts. He's going to fold. Harris with Kojak. King Jack's offsuit. He's going to put in a raise. He's going to make a 3,200. Mike's got king 10 off. He's going to fold. Joel's going to fold. Susan's going to fold. Energy Poker sitting there with the 98 O's. He's going to lay it down. Oh, wow. Luis has woken up with 2 queens in the small blind. Statistically, folks, they say you're going to pick up a pocket pair once every 17 hands. He's going to make the move and move all in. Trina with ace 9. She's going to fold. Harris is I don't think he was going to leave. He's going to be king jack. But that is the power of chicks, folks. Luis is the big stack. Regardless, he had woken up with 2 queens, but that is the power of having the big chip stack at the table, folks. Luis with 115,000. Susan is the short stack with about 13,400. Again, I know Smokey will probably be back in here. He's just taking a rotation around the room. But if you have any questions or comments or anything you'd like to ask me, again, my name is Craig. I'm one of the dynamic dealers here. But I am also going to be hopefully one of your consistent live streamers here for when we have when Smokey has everything set with our excellent cash games and other events that we'll have here. Moving on to the next hand, Genie's got Jack 3 of clubs. He's probably going to lay this down.
We're definitely about that.
It's going to get folded around. Now, Joe's got ace 9 off. He's going to lay this down. Susan has queen 9 suited.
You can have me on a muscle.
She's going to make the call. NRG Poker. And NRG Poker is going to rip it all in. He's got ace jack. Luis has ace 3 of diamonds. He's going to lay this down. Trina's got ace 7 off suit. She's going to lay this down. Michael's going to lay down the king 5. Back to Susan. She's got queen 9 and a decision to make. This will cost off all of her chips in order to make this call. And she's going to lay this down. Again, Energy Poker hasn't played a lot of hands here, but obviously I don't think Susan was ready to put her tournament life at risk with just queen 9 off. Queen 9 suited. Here's our chip count. Again, Luis with the chip leader here at the table. Susan is our short stack with 10 bigs.
You're invited to the trip. It's so much fun. I go simply for the people watch. 4 and 7, 5 and 7. They're already there. They were there waiting for me. Yeah, no, I don't know.
Moving to the next hand. Harrison and Guns woken up with ace jack.
They tried to, but it's still good.
He's going to make a raise to 6,000. Mike is with king queen suited. And Mike's going to take a stand. He's going to move all in. It's going to get folded around. It's going to get folded around. Luis folds. Mike's going to fold. Gino's going to fold. Harris has a decision to make. And he makes the call. Here we go. It is ace jack for Harris. It is king queen suited for Mike. Mike, even though Mike has king queen, he is still a statistical favorite. Here's the flop. Oh wow, and the flop comes 8, queen 8. Mike has flopped a pair of queens. Harris will need an ace, 2 running cards to make a straight, 2 running cards to make a flush. So now it has all come to Harris needs an ace and an ace only, or Mike's going to double up. It's a 9, and Mike's with the queens and 8s is going to double up.
Little black card. Little black card.
And with that hand alone, Harris has now become our short stack. He has 6,700. He has just over 5 big blinds left. All right, moving on to our next hand here. Again, everybody, obviously, thank you again for staying up late with us at Poker House on this live stream Poker House After Dark with the last day 1 flight of our inaugural $250,000 free roll tournament. Again, like I said, we've had over 1,000 entries in this tournament over the multiple flights. Mike's going to be under the gun with king 6 of diamonds. Oh, and it looks like the blinds have gone up, folks. We're going to play with an 800 small blind and a 1,600 and 1,600 big blind ante. Joe with king queen suited is going to raise this up to 4,000, and Luis wakes up in the hijack with ace king offsuit. And is going to smooth call this. Trina has got the walking step. She's got 2 7s. She's going to make the call. Michael with 5-3 on the button. He's going to fold. Gino with queen 7, he's going to fold, and it looks like Harris is going to lay this down. So we're going to go 3 ways to flop. Joe with king queen suited, Luis with ace king, and Trina with 2 7s. Here's the flop. Oh wow, and the flop comes queen 4 5. Joe is flop top pair and leads right out. He bets $5,000. Luis with ace king. Not sure, but I think it's a question of whether or not he's going to peel one off. Nope, he's going to lay this down. Trina with the 2 7s. Can't possibly call with 2 7s with an overcard. A lot of the board textures can show there's straight draws, there's flush draws, and of course there's an overcard with to the 4 7s. She's going to fold, and Joe's going to pick up this pot. Here we are with the chip counts here. Luis is our chip leader at this table. Gino coming up in second. Harris down to 3,500. But again, it doesn't. All it takes is a chip and a chair to stay alive in this tournament and possibly lead it to win. We're moving right along to our next hand. The action's going to be under the gun to Joe. He's got king 9 off. He's going to lay this down. Susan's got queen 10. She's going to make the call. It's going to get folded around. Trina's got ace 5 offsuit in the hijack. Michael's got the big duke. He's got ace king, and he's going to rip it in there all in for 12-6. It's going to get folded around. Harris has 10-9. He's going to call all in for less. Mike's got 6-3 suited in diamonds. It's going to cost him $11,000 to make this call. He's gonna fold. It's gonna go back to Susan with queen 10. So Michael's moving out. The dealer's explaining to her that Michael's all in. Harris is called all in for less, and it will cost almost all of Susan's chips to make this call. She's gonna lay this down. So again, it is ace king for Michael. It is 10-9 for Harris. Michael a favorite heads up, but it is Harris that will be all in for his tournament life. Here comes the flop, and the flop is 7 jack deuce. Harris has picked up a straight draw. Here's the turn. It's a 3. So for Harris to stay alive, he's going to need what we call a 3 across, an 8, a 9, or a 10 to stay alive in this tournament. Here's the river. It's a 7, and it looks like the ace king is going to hold up, and Harris has been eliminated from the tournament. Again, Harris, thank you for playing. Thank you for being a part of this inaugural tournament as we go on to the next hand. Michael survived being able to get those valuable chips after the hand where he was drawn out on when he had 2 aces and was drawn out on by 3 10s. We're going to have a dead button as we go to the next hand, but action is going to be on Susan. Susan is with just a little under 11,000. She has just under 8 big blinds right now. She's going to fold. Energy Poker's got 6-3 clubs. He's going to fold. Luis is at 10-8. Trina's got the computer hand, queen 7 hearts. She's going to fold. Michael with queen 4 is going to fold. And it's going to go to Gino on the cutoff with ace jack. I think he's probably going to put in a raise with this. He's going to put in a raise. He's going to make it 4,100 to go. Mike actions on Mike. He's got 4 deuce in the small blind. He's going to fold. Joe with king 4, he's going to fold. So it's going to be a raise and take for Gino. Here's our chip counts. Luis again, and with the chip lead now. Susan is our short stack, which is a little over 6 bigs.
Did I miss anything? I am back.
Yeah, yes, Monkey, obviously. Harris took a stand with 10-9, but it was Michael's ace king that held up as we lost Harris from the feature table.
Okay, well, I walked the main room. Still a lot of people playing poker out there. A lot of cash going on right now.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you saw me, I was able to talk to Luis a little bit on the way out, and he told me that all he had in the hand where the opponent had the top set of jacks, all he had was deuces. He ripped it in with deuces, got snap called, or maybe he called it, but all he had was pocket deuces there, so he was super excited. He's like, "Did you get on the stream?" I said, "No, it messed up." And he was all, "Oh, man." So, but yeah, all he had was deuces there. Okay, cut off ace, queen of clubs. Looking at a big blind of 1,600. What's Mr. Gino going to do here? Gino looking like straight out of the Casino movie with Joe Pesci. Loving it. Unfortunately getting out-flopped here. He did not put a raise in pre-flop with the ace-queen. Oh, almost caught up there. Last card, Jack. Miss Susan is going to win it with a 5.
He just surrenders with the ace queen, and she's going to show down the 5s and win this pot.
Oh, wow. She only had 7,400 to start the hand. Is that right? So she has 13,000 now. So ace queen, if you look over, the big blind's got 13,000. You have 100K. I think you got to raise into her no matter what.
I agree.
I don't know. Elects to let her get there. She's going to pick her big blind back up. Her big blind ante back up. His calling chips. The small blind. It's back to 13,000. So, Courtney Friedman. Craig, you sound like Mr. Hall from Clueless.
Yeah, I brought that up in the stream. I think I was telling her that if she's still watching, I said, Mr. Hall's voice, I know who the actor is a little higher octave than I do. So,
well, I can fix that. There's actually some cool stuff on here. I'll play with it here in a minute. But KT Lang, think we will get to 19 players by level 12 or 13?
Level 12 or 13? Wow.
I don't know. I don't even know where we're at right now. It's so late. We still have so much to do. We got to try to get the chip counts out for everybody. Don't be expecting too much out of us. All right, let me show you here. It's late, so I can play around. All right, and here I am with a whole lot of bass in my voice.
just a little bit.
All right, this is supposed to make it sound more professional. Do I sound more professional right here like this? Does that sound okay? Or let's take it all the way down. And then here I am with a whole lot of treble. Check, check, check. All right. So you said you needed more bass? All right, now let me hear you. Wait, not yet. All right, now go.
Some more bass.
That's creepy. All right, put you back down. All right, we're missing out on all the fun here. Open-ended for Miss Susan.
Meanwhile, Energy Poker's got a pair of 3s. He's got 2 pairs so far. Susan's going to lead out.
Yeah, coming from a tight player, you think you're going to fold your 3 there.
And
all right, aggression.
All right, Susan's going to pick up some blinds and antes. These are some much needed chips.
KT wanting us to stop at level 12, so he's got more big blinds. Don't blame you. What did you bag? If you don't mind me asking. $14 viewers. You gained a couple when I was gone. Look at you. Go, Craig. It's been a pretty easy table to commentate. They very entertaining. All right, Trina. Under the gun, ace 10. What's she got, about 18 big blinds? What is she going to do with ace 10 under the gun here?
Wow, that's a tight fold. Ace 10, but I know that can be persnickety to play that ace 10 under the gun.
Yeah, I don't mind the fold. You got a ton of players behind you. I think she's gonna look for a better spot. She might be a little gun shy. You know, she bubbled. Was it yesterday's tournament? Yeah, Thursday. She was the bubble on Thursday. The absolute stone cold bubble.
Wow. So it looks like it's going to be a battle of the blinds here. Flop comes down 5, Jack 3. No help to either player. Turns the deuce, gives Luis an open-end straight draw. But Energy is going to lead out. Here's the... Oh, and the river is a queen, so Luis has made the best hand.
Yeah, Energy just picking the wrong time to bet. He would have bet a little earlier in the hand. Maybe on the turn when he had the open-ended draw, but now
Luis
Luis got to look him up.
Yep, this is gonna be an insta call. And Luis is gonna take down this pot.
$121,000 now for Luis.
And now NRG Poker is now the short stack.
Yeah, he's got 6 big blinds. Got to find a spot to get it in here. I'm looking for any 6 big blinds for me. Any ace, obviously any pair, suited connectors. I don't care. I'm ripping it with 6 big blinds.
If anything, you got to pick a point and take a stand.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna be in small blind here, or is he on the button?
It looks like he is on the button.
Okay, so he's got a free round here. So I'm absolutely going to pick one hand to get it in this round with 6 big blinds. Maybe that's too aggressive, but...
no, it's actually, I don't think so, Smokey, because I think about it, with 8, 1,600, and 1,600 big blind antes, that's 4,000 a round.
Yeah.
And he was sitting with over 11.
Yeah, you got to pick a
That's
spot.
not even 3 rounds. So.
No, it's not going to be here. 4 deuce, let it go. And obviously looking at a raise, so yeah, let that one go. Pick a different hand.
He's gonna let this go. And Joe raising it, and Luis has 2 6s.
Did she say re-raise? Yeah. Okay, he 3-bet here.
He's gonna take the 6 Sunset Strip. He's gonna make it 12-8 to go. Trina's gonna lay down Queen 8. Joe with Queen Jack.
All right.
It's going to be a raise and take it, I think.
I like the fold. Didn't even think about it. He tried to steal. He got played back at. Let it go. I like it.
And especially if it's by the chip leader, the last thing you want to do is to go in a hand out of position with the chip leader at the table and have to hope to outflop him.
How are we not twins? Wow. How are we not twins?
Let's see what they're chatting about. JD Davis, I think it was 15, 3 and 3. 1,500, 3,000, and 3,000, I believe, is the lowest level so far.
Uh-oh.
Okay, now Energy's got the hand.
Yep.
This is what you're waiting on.
Absolutely. In the cutoff, looking down at Ace King.
And you have enough to get the other players to fold at this point. So you've got to do it all in one.
Ho, there he goes. He's all in.
You should get this through. It's still 11K. It's no laughing matter. A lot of these other players, 17, 20K, so they're only going to call you with a premium.
Absolutely. So if she can't, I know she's been pretty snug since now. She's not going to call it. She's not going to get out of line with 5, even if with a suited connector.
No, but she wants him to think that she potentially would defend in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So it took a little time there, but there it is. But not out of the weeds yet. I think you got to find another spot and do it again.
I agree. Obviously now, we typically, for what we've seen, obviously, Smokey, I think that we've gotten to the level 15 where it's 15, 3,000, 3,000. So even then, if we do get to that level and he's still sitting with the same stack, he's not going to have too much play.
Yeah, and if I know him, I'm assuming he's here to win, not just to min cash. So I'm expecting another. He's not going to get in with just anything ridiculous. He's going to find a good spot. But Mike here, Queen Jack.
Mike looks like he's just trying to find.
Here it is for NRG again. I think you go back to back, rip it in with King Jack here. Let's see what happens. But
absolutely,
I think you rip it again.
The real key on
Yes.
is, yep, there he goes. He's going to move it all in. Trina's not going to call him down, and I think it's just going to get folded. He's going to scoop up some more. He's going to scoop this up. Gino with three deuce of hearts. I highly doubt this. You can bet the farm he's going to fold this.
Trying to Hollywood it a little bit.
He's alive. Because Smokey said he was alive with three high.
Mike, I think he held his cards up a little high. Mike got a peep and kind of laughed, chuckled there, had a good chuckle.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, so pretty funny. But look there, NRG now went from the shortest stack to, they actually have 4 players here that are actually in the same position that need to find some hands here. So I think we have 4 players with less than 15 big blinds. Which if you're a short stack, that's a good deal for you, because if you can pick on another short stack, it's much easier than trying to rip it in against a big stacked big blind. Oh, here's Joe.
I was looking at Joe.
Joe's got a stack though.
He's got the Pointer Sisters. He's got 2 pocket queens.
Look at Michael. He's gonna lose his stack.
Hide the women and children.
At these blind levels, you're going to raise to 5.5. Michael's probably not going to flat. He's probably going to rip it in here.
Absolutely.
And just go broke. Let's see
Trina's
if he
gonna
can flat.
fold.
Yeah.
There it goes. Oh no. Michael has made the move. This is bad, folks. Look, hide the women and children. And I know Michael's cards now. We both on league together. So. Unfortunately, he's going to need the perfect game in order. He's going to need a perfect game to pick up the 7-10 split with this one. It's pocket queens versus pocket jacks, and Joe has the suits killed too if it comes for 4 of either spades or diamonds. Here's to the flop. 9-8-4, so he's going to need a jack or 2 running cards to make a straight. You go to 4th Street. It's a 9. I guess Mike would have made the trip 9s on this, but it's going to come down. He needs a jacket or jack only, or Michael's out of this tournament. It's paint, but it's a king, and Michael is out of the tournament. Thank you for playing. I will see you on League Sunday night, and we can talk. You can tell me about this hand and how you went out, even though I know what happened.
That's funny. Yeah. You missed it earlier. Trina had. She was down to 1 out and binks it on the river. Yeah, I can't remember. I think she had, oh geez, it's such a long night. 2 kings? Was it kings? Yeah, she had pocket kings and pocket kings against ace king, ace on the flop,
the case
king on the river.
Oh, the case king on the river.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
Didn't see another bink like that there. Not a lot going on here, Craig.
No, I think it's just going to get folded around. So,
not a hand for NRG to make another stab.
Nope, not a chance. Now Luis got ace nine, and I think he's going to keep firing into this, taking advantage of this chip stack. But I think Mike Little, he's looking down a card, hoping he has something to rip it in with, and he is slightly disappointed.
No friends in poker, Mike.
Exactly, Mike. Especially, honestly, you make your stand with the dealers, but the dealers may make your stand with you, but the cards may not.
All right, Susan now, and NRG, and Trina, 8, 9, and 10 big blinds.
We got 4 halves and 3 have-nots at the feature table.
All right, and the blinds are getting around. I think Miss Susan is in the big blind here, so she's going to have 4,000.
Oh, 4,000?
Yeah, she really needs a hand here in the big blind.
Absolutely. So, I mean, she's got well.
You almost have to defend with anything. If somebody isolates with you, if they have ace king, you have deuce 7. I mean, you still, 70-30. Trina here.
Oh, she's got ace 10. I mean, Luis with 2 deuces.
Uh-oh. This is the hand he got in trouble with when they flopped the top set of jacks. And I don't see the short stack. Where are we at here? 13. Oh, Miss Susan has king jack in the big blind.
Yeah.
I don't know how you don't defend.
You almost have to take a stand with this.
Yeah, I think you got to rip it in here.
Fold, and she just checks.
Oh, he limped in. Oh, he gave her.
limped in.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna see a flop. The flop comes Queen 6-3, Queen 6 Queen. No help for either player. The deuces are ahead.
Actually, not a bad flop for her hand. A lot of counterfeit here.
Absolutely.
King or Jack.
Or 6.
6. But
And
Louise
Luis
puts the
rips it
pressure.
all
Yeah.
in. Yeah, she's got no choice. She's got no choice.
The
She's-
Ducks.
And the ducks are quacking.
I don't really. I know that worked, but I don't. I mean, if you get snap called by a queen there, what do you do? I mean, the only thing you. I don't know.
I think this is what Luis is giving us a perfect example of power poker at its finest. He is the chip leader. He has position on all the short stacks. He's basically, and honestly,
I guess what I'm leading to is the only thing you get called by there is a better hand.
I agree, absolutely so.
So you're just putting yourself.
But yeah, I think it's more or less fact of the matter is like he with the chips with the chip lead at the table, knowing that she only had about 11,000 left. It's not.
You're not taking a big risk. Yeah.
Exactly. So I mean, it's taking a shot to make a play to take her out, or to take down the pot. One of the two. And if even if she doubles,
Well, you ain't gonna take her out because if she calls you there and she can't beat twos, I doubt that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? But
agreed.
I get it. There's dead money out there, and he sensed the weakness, so he pounced on it. But
So we got Mike there with Queen 8 of spades in the cutoff. He calls. Joe's going to make the raise on the button with ace queen. He's going to make it 11,000 to go. It's going to get folded around. Luis with ace 10 suited is going to call Mike. And Mike's going to defend with Queen 8 of spades. We're going to take 3 to the flop. 38K in the pot. And the flop comes down 9-4-6. No help to any player. Action's going to be on Luis. They all check. The 3 of hearts in a turn. That gives Luis the nut flush draw. He's going to lead out.
oh
Wow! And he's gonna put everyone to the point up. They're gonna insta fold.
yeah, and keeping the all-in pressure on, and that works until it don't.
Absolutely, it works every
But
time,
yeah,
but once.
but he's got almost a 2-to-1 on everybody. So again,
Absolutely.
yeah, I get it. Up to 165K and keeping max pressure on everybody. So I think now with what he's shown, get a hand and check it to him.
Pretty much it.
Yeah, and then try to double through. But I know that's easier said than done. But that would be my strategy if I'm at this table playing against Scoopy right now.
Yeah, but it's almost to the point where
Even
it's
top pair, I check it to him, let him bet, and I just rip it in. Hope for the best.
pretty much so.
Boring hand here.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna fold across, and
Susan's on the button here. Only 12,000.
and we're in the battle of the blinds.
Yeah, NRG.
I think Energy just knows if you call this, Luis is gonna raise.
Yeah, it's a bad spot for him to be in because even when he's on the button here, you got Luis to your left. You don't have enough chips to make him fold, so it's going to be hard to scoop up small and big blinds unless you have a hand.
Absolutely.
We're going all in and calling with no cards. I think Trina's saying she's looking for a spot to rip it in here. She's going to be in the big blind.
Big blind. That's gonna. Oh, that's right. Blinds are up. So word.
1, 2, and 2.
1,000, 2,000, and 2,000 big blinds. So it is, ladies and gentlemen, it is 5,000 every round for each of these players. So stacks are going to dwindle quite quickly. Gino's under the gun with Queen 10. He's going to fold. Mike with Queen 9 suited. He's going to put in the raise.
Yeah, he's been pretty quiet. I think this is a board raise. Boredom.
Luis with the Broderick Crawford hand, 10-4 off. He's going to fold. Trina's got ace high. He's going to defend with the ace high.
Okay.
Here's the flop. And it comes 7-6 jack. So far, the ace is ahead. Here comes the turn. The board pairs jacks. It gives Mike a flush draw.
Oh, I can't believe Mike didn't bet there.
Wow, and it's just gonna get checked down. Trina's gonna win this pot with ace high.
Very interesting. Mike picked up the flush draw.
And didn't
She's shown
try to
weakness
steal the
2
pot.
times in a row.
Wow.
She showed weakness on the flop, checking. She checks the turn. You pick up a flush draw, so even if you get called there by a pair, you still got a lot of outs. But
Absolutely. And for the fact of the matter, you had chips. You had chips to make the call, and you had position. I don't know why he wouldn't at least take a stab at that.
Very interesting. Trina's happy though.
Oh yeah, she's got chips. She's still in the tournament. Obviously, we've had a very, very interesting week here at the Poker House of Dallas. I think Smokey said we had over 1,000 entrants between all of our flights, including 300, almost 360 today alone.
Yeah, it was a great turnout. All right, here's NRG. Rip it in.
Here we go.
Ace.
He's got
There you
ace-7 of diamonds. He's going to fire all in, and it might get through.
I think this happened the last time. Gino had the deuce 3, the same thing. Remember?
This time
Now
he's got 8 deuce. I think he'd rather double down on this hand than try to play a poker.
Susan, unfortunately, she's in the same spot as NRG, both short stack. But
I know. Is she going to take a stand with the king 10? No, she's not. And NRG's going to win some blinds and antes, much needed. We got Mike trying to cut deals.
I don't know. Is he looking to chop already? Or
He's looking to try to cut deals to get people to ship all of our chips in if it gets folded across.
Susan's down to 5 big blinds. Susan, I think any ace here, we're going.
Or
obviously, as long as it folds around. Is Mike the big blind here? Okay.
No, I think we got Joe under the gun.
Yeah, Mike was big blind. Susan 5-4. Not going to be this time.
Okay, Joe's got 2 4s. He's going to lay it down. Energy
Open
poker.
fold 2 4s.
Wow, yeah, that's a tight fold. And energy poker with king 6 of diamonds in the hijack. He's going to lay it down. Luis with the kids game, AC Deucey.
It's folded around. He's going to raise here.
Yep. He's going to make it 7,000 to go, and it's going to get folded around. I highly doubt if either queen 9 of spades or queen 9 of clubs is going to make this call. Honestly, Luis has been had his raising range has been wide open. Or not. Mike's going to make a stand with queen 9 of spades. Here we go to the flop. And the flop comes down 8, jack 4, and Mike insta-ships it. And rolls over the queen 9.
Shows it. All right, Luis leading us in VPIP here. Obviously leading on that big stack.
Taking advantage of.
Man, we still have blacks in play. I don't know if we're going to finish tonight. This is crazy. It is 2 o'clock in the morning.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
I think that's why they are offering chops, and let's just flip coins to see who goes to day 2 at this point. We got started a little late. We had to push our flight back from 6 to 7 because our room was full.
Yeah.
We can. Here's Mike. All right.
Oh, and Mike, he's got 2 jacks.
Oh, it folded around to him?
Did it get folded
Yeah.
around? Oh, no. It gets folded around and he has... Wait.
Yeah, he was in the small blind.
Was it a misdeal?
Oh, that's what happened.
Oh, no. It was a misdeal and he wakes up with jacks.
It may have saved his whole stack. Got to look at it that way.
Indeed.
All right, Mike, let's see what we get now instead of jacks. I'm assuming it's going to be a downgrade.
Probably.
Glow down, as the kids will say. It wasn't a glow. It's not going to be a glow up.
Up there.
Oh, I thought he had the 10s. So it's not him, though.
Oh, but Gina's got 10s. Susan's got 3s. Is she going to make her stand here?
Ah, you got to. You got a pair.
Yeah, you know you're only going to pick up a pair once every 17 deals.
You got 5 big blinds. I mean, you just got to rip it in.
That
All
she
right.
just calls? Wow.
Doesn't want to.
Gino's gonna. The raise is coming. He's got pocket 10s on the button, best position.
I don't know. He's
And
okay.
oh yeah,
Got it
Heidi
ripped.
ho, arrivederci. He ships it all in. Susan has no
Does she
choice.
fold here? We've seen her fold.
Susan has no choice here. She's got 3,000 of her chips already. 2,000 of her chips
I
already.
think she folds. Yeah.
And she late. Wow.
Yes, just from seeing what she did earlier, she's gonna fold.
Wow. Smokey, it kind of begs to ask the question when you get down, and Gino rolls over the 10s, when you get down to this point in the tournament, it seems like a lot of amateur or people that don't play a lot of tournaments, it seems like they get into that real tight, timid mode that they want to wait for top 10 hands. They want to wait for premium hands. They want to wait for any kind of aces to ship in their short stack. But the problem is, in doing so, you may get called. You're gonna get short stack. You're gonna get called down. And if, for example, if it gets down to Luis and Hurd, obviously, I think Luis is just gonna shove it in with just any 2 cards.
Yeah, she's forcing herself to play almost this hand right here. She has half her stack in the hand here. Half her stack. She started with 8K. Now she has 7-8, which hard to knock her. It was actually the correct play to fold, but you don't know that when you're sitting there with the pair. You've got to just rip it in.
Absolutely.
And she's hopefully rips it in here and hopes for the best, but we'll see what happens.
Small blind folds. Oh, she gets a walk.
Oh, my mind is blown now. I don't know why you would ever let somebody with 4 big blinds get a walk.
Like, obviously, she lays down the 3s, and now she gets a walk with 7-8 off.
Yeah, that blows my mind. I do not understand that.
That's crazy. I figured with knowing that she has not even 3 bigs and you have a decent staff, this is tournament.
Yeah,
if you have a chance to take someone out,
and I think
do
the
it.
small blind has chips. I mean, he's got to put it in, put her to a test there. And he was ahead. He had 10 high.
Exactly.
Here's Joe on the button with pocket 9s.
Yeah, I think honestly, no matter what he thinks the other way, he's got to make a move to put Susan in. Gino's got Dolly Parton 9 to fly. Joe's got 2 9s. He makes the raise. It's going to get to NRG Poker. He's got a suited 2 gapper. And that's going to be a fold. It's going to be a raise and take it. Here's our chip stacks live. Luis with 158,000. Susan with just 8,800. She's got 4 bigs. But she is on the button, so she's got a couple free hands before she has to make a decision. Because if anything, she's got 8,800. 5,000 of it is going to go in this hand. It is going to go in this round. Trina, it's under the gun. Trina's going to fold, and I think Susan.
I don't know what happened here.
I don't know. Gino has ace-10. He's going to call. Susan lays down the ace high on the button. Energy poker. Oh, no, he's making a move here. With Jack 6 of hearts, he moves it all in. Gino's got ace-10. He's all in for 17-1. It's going to cost Gino just a little over 10% of his stack to make this call.
I'm walking out of the theater and flying. I wasn't even thinking. What was that? Who's all in? Got all the chips in. Well, I'm going to have the right time for this one.
It's going to cost Gino about 10% of it, a little over 10% of his stack to make this call. He's really thinking about this.
Yeah, NRG hoping for a fold. Obviously, he knows Gino probably has a better hand, Jack 6.
Oh, absolutely.
So he's probably okay with a fold here. But if not, 60-40-ish.
Oh my God, 28 people only? 31.
Wow. He's going to lay it down. Wow. He ace 10. And NRG is going to get through, making a push with Jack 6 offsuit.
Wow, okay.
Wow. It was going to cost a little over 10% of his stack, have a chance to take out a player, and he lays down the best hand.
Yeah, playing pretty snug. Doesn't want to double somebody up, but I guess he limped in with ace 10. That's the problem with limping in with an ace 10.
Yeah.
You raise there, you commit yourself to a short stack like that. I just.
All right, sorry, folks. All right, we got Gino under the gun. He's going to lay it down. It's going to fold around. Susan's going to fold. Looks like it's down to the... and NRG's going all in. And a fold.
We got something funky going on with Action Tracker here.
We don't know what happened.
I'll be running right back I'll be right back. 12 viewers, I'm counting, Craig. A dozen viewers. All right.
Please, viewers, stay with me. I want to do this more. All right, folks, we're moving on to the next hand. Mike's going to be under the gun. We are at hand 91 of the feature table here with 1,000, 2,000, 2,000 blinds and big blind Annie. Mike's going to be under the gun. And Mike's asked how much he's going to wager it. He's going to wager it all. He's going to move all in. Susan's going to fold. Apologies, folks. We have some technical difficulty with our RFID reader. We got Smokey on the job trying to check out and find out what this is so we can get the up close and detailed action for you. Again, everybody, we thank you again for checking out this live stream of our $250,000 inaugural free roll buy-in tournament, free roll tournament here at the Poker House of Dallas. It's Poker House After Dark, folks. We are into the wee hours of the morning, and then it's the very last flight of our tournament. And Joe's going to be under the gun. And Susan's going to fold. Joe with the raise. Susan's going to fold. Energy Poker folds over to Luis. And Luis makes a big raise. Makes it 35,000 to go. Joe to a big decision here. 35,000 to go. That is half of his remaining stack.
I know, I'm very excited about this. I don't know how I come up. I don't know.
He's going to lay it down. And Luis is going to pick up another pot. All right, folks, we're off to the next hand. Again, blinds are 1 in 2,000, but we have, and it looks like Susan is gonna be under the gun. As it gets folded around to Luis in the hijack. He's gonna make it 15,000. He's gonna raise to 15,000. With what? We don't know. Trina's gonna fold. Gino's gonna. It's acting on to Gino on the button. He's gonna lay it down. Actions to Mike. He's gonna lay it down, and Joe's gonna lay it down, and Luis is gonna pick up another pot. Luis expanding his chip lead. He's got 163,000. Susan has 2 big blinds, and he has 4,800. And it looks like that Susan's going to be in the big blind and big blind Annie this hand. She's got 4,800, and 4,000 of it is in this hand.
4 behind. Automatic all in.
Looks like it is time for her to make a stand right here and right now. He gets folded to trash. Trina has actually moved all in ahead. Folded across. Actions on Mike on the button. He's going to fold actions on Joe. He looks like he wants a count.
Who invited me to this game? Who invited me? Right now we're going.
Joe's going to fold. And Susan folds. Susan folds. She had 4,000 in the big blind and folds. I don't know, folks. It's one of those things. If I have half of my stack in the big blind, you just have to kind of take a stand. Obviously, it's a point. Cards don't really matter. You're just going to have to flip a coin against, and hopefully that you're going to be able to stay alive in this tournament. But wow, she had half of her stack in that hand and in the big blind and elects to fold. Mike's going to make it 4,000 to go. And Mike's going to call the... I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, that our graphics are just a little bit off. I think that's what Smokey is going to check on as we speak. Yes, I'm looking on the screen where Robert says...
It does take a 2-minute break.
I don't understand that, folks. I completely agree with you, Robert. If you have half your stack in the big blind and you don't call, like it doesn't matter what 2 cards you have, but half your stack in the big blind and you elect to fold. It's gonna fold around. And Susan is finally gonna take a stand. She is all in. Energy poker. Susan is all in with her last 2,800. The 2 hands are all in. And apparently Susan won the hand, and she is doubled through. And folks, it looks like that we are going. It looks like I believe that we are on a break.
What's on the board, Bailey?
All right, folks, it looks like we are going to be on a break right now. Again, don't go away. We're going to be on a small break right here as we take a break for the players to rejuvenate and everything. But do come back with us. Do come back with us on our late night stream of the last flight of our $250,000 free roll tournament here at Poker House of Dallas.
Will you step to your left for me, please? To your left, your other left. The last 3 hands, none of the cards were getting read.